wish their poster wasn't of the rat.
Why?
Well,
The
because
little icon?
they should have an icon of like something nicer than that.
Rats are lovely.
That rat isn't. He's evil and he eats people.
Rats are so small and sweet and small.
Those rats eat people.
And is it not small and sweet and lovely and squishable? Like picking up a rat and squishing it to see if it's full of soup?
We've been talking for an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh, sorry, everyone.
No, longer. Is it 2 hours?
No, 1 hour and 25 minutes.
We started at 1, yeah. It's an hour and 25 minutes.
But yet you call us old. As a joke. It's an endearing thing.
30 seems old when you're
out.
not 30. When you're in your 20s, 30 seems old. For me, it's like, I don't think I really have a fear of aging, which is easy to say now when I'm in my 30s. Maybe when I'm in my 50s and 60s, I'll feel different. But it's not really the fear
Entering your MILF era.
It's not really the fear of, like, getting older that's bugging me. It's like sort of, oh, I thought I'd have achieved so much more by this age.
Mm-hmm.
So to be 30 and to achieve basically nothing of merit,
Oh my god.
it makes you feel depressed.
Uh-huh.
It's like, I thought I might have written a book, or, you know, graduated from university.
Don't do that.
I am in university.
Yeah. So go write a book or something.
I thought I might have travelled all of Europe.
Oh my god.
You know, I thought I might have gotten a tattoo.
Then go get a tattoo. There's a tattoo studio about 4 minutes walk from here.
The rich class has stolen all that from us.
Exactly. Capitalism.
I miss the handsome boy I used to be.
I've never seen you, but I'm sure you're handsome. But just go get a tattoo. What do you
They're
want?
really expensive.
Yeah, a few hundred.
And also, I'm not sure I want one anymore.
Like,
Well, they're permanent, so if you change your mind, laser surgery is expensive and probably painful.
I don't know, just get something cool so you won't change your mind.
But you might change your mind. You get sick of seeing it on your arm every day.
Just get something really cool. Or get it in a place you can't see.
Well, that would be pointless.
Why? It's for other people then.
Will you pass me the Coke? I'm thirsty.
Oh my god, Emma has bought in a bottle of Coke instead of water.
I've just water there.
Yeah, but you're only drinking the Coke. Anyway.
I'm sure you're a hottie.
I'm sure you're a hottie-eyed nut Samval. Jesus Christ. That got auto-modded. Hello.
Well, it's interesting because they say it's the millennium, and by some standards you are a millennial.
I know. I think I am a baby millennial, but I like to think of myself as an old
You're either
zoomer.
a baby millennial or a very old zoomer.
Yeah, like
it depends
a
whether you
geriatric
define
zoomer.
it as you know, what is it, 1982 to 1995, or 1982 to 1996 or 1997. So you're either one or the other. But like, yeah, I think reading an article, they say a lot of millennials feel like how I do because, you know, they can't buy their own houses.
A lot of the standard markers for aging have been stripped away.
That's not.
I know, it's a new thing.
That's not it for me though, because I never wanted to buy a house, and I don't want to get married, and I don't want to have children.
We're married.
And I don't want to have like
You're my wife.
I don't want to have a high-end career. So and I don't want a car. It wasn't any of those things. All those traditional things of adulthood terrified me. I was happy not to get those things. Like, whenever I imagine being a homeowner with a husband and babies, no offense to anybody who has that, I'm like, oh.
Well, we're married and we have 2 beautiful pigs.
We're not married.
Yes, we are.
I would never marry anyone, even you. It's legally binding. You know how hard it is to get a divorce?
Oh. I thought you just kind of go, we're done.
No, divorce is really, especially in this country, divorce is really hard. Like, it's too much, no, everything about
According to the tags on my stream, you're my beautiful wife.
I'm not beautiful or your wife.
You are beautiful and you're my wife.
Oh, stop, you're making people uncomfortable.
Sorry. You're a boomer millennial.
He's not a boomer.
No.
Kane's way nicer than
They're
boomers.
talking about my attitudes. Everyone's attractive, but it's all about presentation. I'm mythologizing about 3% of the population. Everyone is hot as fuck. I think we'd be happy to have a bit of dignity, not a fucking penthouse and a Range Rover. That's boomers projecting, exactly. My mum has spent 2/3 of her marriage separated from my dad. Divorce is shite. Really? I think actually I have relatives who have done the same thing. Like about 2/3 separated. I don't think they live together anymore. And they've just like never bothered filling out the forms because it's annoying.
To be fair, we should be explicit. I didn't say that millennials wanted a penthouse and a Range Rover. I said they want to own their own house.
I mean, they're not.
I didn't say penthouse.
A penthouse and a Range Rover is Tories who go dogging at the weekends,
It's just
right?
because it used to be like before millennials, people would own their own house, and now they don't. Like your parents, what did you told me? They bought their house for ridiculous.
Oh yeah, in their mid-20s, they bought a 3-story townhouse in my town for like 80 grand or something with a mortgage when neither of them worked full time.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck, indeed. No one can do that now. I don't drive, so can I trade in my Range Rover hot tub on the balcony of the penthouse? No one thinks millennials want penthouses. I didn't say that.
A penthouse might be fun if it was small. I don't want anywhere big. This is even a bit big for me.
Well, we're very lucky because Kane's great uncle basically left us to his family, and that's why we live here. We don't pay rent. So we're
Otherwise, we'd be fucked.
Yeah, we'd be fucked.
So fucked.
Well, you see, I thought I was so sort of... I'm trying to think of a polite way to say this. Socially malformed. I thought I would live...
So you're aristocrats.
I guess we are, kind of. Well, I was so sort of socially malformed, if that's the right way to put that. So I thought I would live with my parents forever. I thought I would never leave the house, even though it was a very toxic environment.
It is actually, it's bizarre. This is a tiny, tiny, tiny house. There's about 5 rooms in it, right? It's very small. Nothing works. The pipes are fucked. The electricity keeps blowing up. But it's, you know, a place to live, which is awesome. But the fact that, like, my great uncle, who you just mentioned, he worked in a factory and on, like, the docks and was able to buy this house in, like, the 70s, 80s?
You don't have
that's
5 rooms.
Fucking insane. We have this room.
Well, when people say
bedroom.
5 rooms, they usually mean sleeping rooms.
No, I mean 5 rooms total, not bedrooms.
We only have one bedroom.
5. We have
most
this
people
room,
only have one
the
bedroom.
living room, the kitchen, the bedroom, and the bathroom. And the bathroom is so small, it's more of a closet. So maybe 4 rooms.
Well, the living room and the kitchen are kind of one.
No, they're not.
Quite small.
They are quite small, but they do have a wall between them.
I wish I had a house.
They're all small.
I wish I had a house, maybe in 20 to 30
I know.
years.
It's all bad.
Isn't it what don't they say, because I've read lots of articles about this, that millennials will never own their own house.
Probably
never.
not, no. It's probably just internal
I mean, that's
renting.
different. Those Zoomers probably aren't any better off.
No, probably not.
Like, Zoomers haven't exactly come into a better financial climate, and the world gets more and more far right every year.
Yep.
So, like, yeah, Zoomers are probably fucked too.
Sorry, everybody, it's a happy stream.
You're not telling them something they don't already know.
I don't know if I will ever own anything bigger than a computer. The most expensive thing I have ever bought was this computer.
And it's not like millennials
It's not even that high end.
And it's not like millennials and Zoomers are the first sad generation. I mean, Gen Xers make a fucking religion out of being depressed.
Oh yeah, but when you watch something made by Gen Xers in the 90s, you want to smack them in the face.
Gen Xers have some cool stuff.
I know, but when you watch something like Fight Club or The Matrix, you kind of want to grab...
Gen X music is good. Gen X movies
probably.
suck.
Gen X music might be the best music, but
their
movies are very bad.
Like Fight Club and... like
anything by Kevin Smith.
Yeah, or, you know, those kind of movies that are just trying to... It's really hard to be edgy.
They had to grow up watching nuke films. I would need around €150 to buy, 150,000 euro to buy. I have about 3,000 after a few years of saving. Same. Anyway, press any key. This one? I mean, we watched a nuke movie the other day. We watched Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh, yeah.
That cannot be... Watching that movie can't be any better than living under the shadow of a mushroom cloud.
That movie wasn't as bad as the memes say. It wasn't good, but it was a lot...
I always thought that. It's a terrible movie, but it's not as bad
say.
as people said it was.
Have you tried not buying coffees and avocado toast?
Like, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is probably like a 5. It's not a good movie. Don't watch it.
Oh,
there are some real bad bits in it, but it's not unwatchably terrible.
Every time I get enough for a deposit, the house prices go up.
Yeah.
My head. Gently now. Gently.
Yeah, Cornwall. I was reading an article about that the other day, that Wales and Cornwall, they have these second homes, people from London, and therefore the locals can't get houses.
I mean, it's the same here. There's a lot of holiday homes and vacant buildings and landlords buying up. No, in Ireland. I mean, there's more... There's something like double the amount of abandoned or vacant houses in Ireland than homeless people. Like, it's all fuck. Every single politician in Ireland owns multiple houses as a landlord and rents them out. Everyone. And so landlord litigation and legislation is non-existent. Fuck.
It's non-existent everywhere in the world.
I know, but it's because every politician seems to be a landlord.
Like
every politician, if they're big enough here, owns a farm and a housing block.
Like, I saw a really interesting documentary. It was on Amazon, which is ironic. I saw it a couple of months ago, and it was about I can't remember what the street was called. It was out this particular street in the East End of London,
Mm-hmm.
and how incredibly gentrified it was. And it was really depressing documentary. Like, it made you really angry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was this guy, he had a job, a minimum wage job, and I think he had 2 minimum wage jobs, and he lived in in what was once a house. This landlord had divided it into rooms, so people were living in rooms of what was once a house. So this guy lived in a room, and he had to do 2 minimum wage jobs to pay for that room. And on top of that, he was going to, what's it called, the places where you go for food?
Food banks?
Don't.
Yeah, he was going to food banks regularly.
Go on.
He had 2 jobs, and he had to go to food banks and live in a tiny room.
Well,
It was a maddening documentary.
I'm not going to dox where my parents live or anything, but it's a really good example, and this is the last thing I will say about housing, right? Because I know it depresses everybody. But my parents,
depressed.
oh
Dream.
my god, Emma's very earnest and sort of big issues. But,
all right.
my parents, like I said, bought a 3-story. I mean, it's narrow, but 3-story townhouse in my small town where I grew up. For when they were in their mid-20s.
Yeah,
when
exactly.
they were both
criminal.
working. when they were in their mid-20s when I was born, for like 80 grand, instantly got a mortgage when neither of them worked full time. The house next door to them is the exact same house. It's identical. They're a semi-detached house. It is an identical house to theirs. Recently, as in about 5 years ago, that went up for sale on the market. A landlord bought it, separated it into 3 separate flats. So each floor was its own separate flat, and is now renting it out for about as much as my parents' mortgage was when they first bought their 3-story house. It's unbelievably fucked. Like, it's unbelievably fucked. And because it's identical to my house, I know how big the floors are. They are fucking tiny. There's like 2 rooms on each floor, and they're living out of that. And they're about as expensive as a mortgage in the 90s. It's horrible. Anyway.
I have one more thing to say about the documentary.
Okay.
The documentary about the East End of London and the gentrification. It was filmed around this. I think it only came out in 2019, but the documentary was filmed over a number of years, and obviously it was filmed during Brexit. And the thing that was really depressing was listening to the white working class people saying, you know, this is the fault of immigrants, and I'm going to vote to leave the EU. And it was really depressing because it's nothing to do with the immigrants. You have to join, like intersectionism, like Rosemary just said. You have to join together. It's that, and being earnest, like Ken says. It's like that Bob Dylan song, The Divide and Conquer. It's like
only a pawn in their game.
It's just very depressing. Like, it's very annoying. Don't be saying all that shit.
Anyway, let's play the game.
And Brexit worked out for you. No, it hasn't. It hasn't worked out even a little bit, has it?
Well, nobody thought it would.
They did.
I know, but nobody outside of the country thought it would. We all were
People in the
laughing.
documentary, these working class people were like, oh, the immigrants will be gone and then everything will be hunky-dory.
Oh, meanwhile, the capitalist rubbing its hands
Yeah,
together.
exactly. Yeah, fucking selling out one-room places for people to live and turning art studios into offices with hundreds and hundreds of depressed call centre workers. Oh, my God.
Dylan knew everything. It might be my favourite Bob Dylan song, Only a Pawn in Their Game. It's very early Dylan. It's like first couple of albums. I really like it.
I'm very passionate about this subject. As we all should be.
Uprising, Emma.
I mean, I only have a roof over my head because I'm shagging you.
Here?
Ooh, a village. This feels like some sort of dream sequence. There's lots of, you know, snowfall and then it's disappearing.
Oh, you said that the last time, yeah, because she's looking for her brother.
Yeah.
What's her brother's name again?
Hey!
Hugo?
Hugo!
Wait! Did anyone see a child come through here? Please!
Please.
Amicia, are you feeling better? How's the little
Excuse me.
Clavi? Is that you? Have you seen Hugo?
Did you shout at him again?
Probably.
No,
He's very annoying.
Absolutely not.
Times are hard enough.
My favourite Dylan song is Must Be
But we
Santa.
weren't
Bam.
arguing anymore.
Amicia, a child never.
If I was
runs
paying
away without a
1,200 for a
reason.
shared room with my ex in a house
Yeah.
with 9 others. Fucking hell.
Open the door. I'm going to find him.
All right, but be careful.
Oh, she's helpful.
Who is she again? Is she the one that got
Ill
killed and you
wind
thought it
is
was your
on
mum?
its way,
I
Amicia.
can't remember. She's just a helpful old woman. Is this blood? Or just sort of red juice?
It's just a dream.
It's cranberries. I like cranberry juice. I've never actually eaten a cranberry. Cranberry juice might be the top tier juice, though. Pigs! No! Pig babies.
Laurentius? Is that really you?
Where is Hugo?
He's
away somewhere.
I knew this would happen.
I did take care of him.
Then why did he leave?
I don't know. I did everything I could to protect him. Even horrible things.
I killed like
It's
7
easy to
people
steal
earlier.
blood, but to love, to protect,
I'm going to find him.
then go. And pray there is still time.
Mommy, I hear a noise outside.
Mommy's dead.
That's him.
Well, she probably wishes she was.
Oh, God.
Did you forget she was tortured as well?
No, just when you think about it, then you have to think what's happening to her, and the fact that she's a woman.
If he's back,
What's likely also
because he's not
happening.
very well.
But I did everything.
You hid the truth from him.
But
His emotions, Amicia. I warned you.
let me see him.
He doesn't want to see you.
God, I so hope Hugo
have to
dies
see
by the end of this
He doesn't
game.
need you anymore.
That's
It
a
depends,
lie.
I guess, whether it has a happy ending or not.
Go on.
Because
then.
people would
See for
consider,
yourself.
most people consider happy ending the children surviving.
Oh, I fucking hate them though. Right in.
She's got a nice dress.
I like our clothes.
Yeah,
We look cool.
Amicia's clothes are cool too.
Yeah, we look cool.
And I like her plait.
Yeah. Right, fuck up. It's just shut the fuck up and come with me and stop it running off.
It's just a
Are
dream.
you alright?
Just wake up.
No.
He's gonna have a little
What's the matter?
goblin face and
Why
go,
did you
"Rah,"
leave?
at us like
Why
evil
did you
Bilbo.
tell me Mommy was alive?
It was for your own good, Hugo.
He's not doing
You
well.
didn't want me to know.
Don't say that.
You're jealous. Jealous. Let go of me.
Hugo, no!
How weak are we? I killed people in worse tax evasion. Well, we are rich.
Hugo,
We're gentry or something. Aristocracy.
where are you?
Okay. Any more visions? I'm coming. Just shut the fuck up. Stop complaining. Babies are constantly complaining about things.
It's him.
You good.
Like, just chill out a bit. Oh, is this a
Hugo.
soldier?
Let me go.
Oh, he's in a cage. Okay.
Thank you.
At least he can't run off.
Where's your sister, eh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
She doesn't
Feels
love
like a
me.
nice little bonus on top.
Laugh while you can.
I'm gonna brain you. Right. Do either of you have helmets? No. So this should be fairly easy, actually.
Well, if it's just
I
a
wonder if there's a
dream, then-
skill. I don't think we're in a dream right now.
No,
I
you
think
said
we've come
it-
out of it.
What, your mom? No, you were with your mother though.
Yeah, but then we woke up again after we got pushed over. It faded to black, and then we woke up in the trench.
No, you just talked to your mother and then you went and talked to your brother.
Yeah, and then he pushed us over, and it faded to black.
I did fade to black. Oh, you're awake now. Oh.
I love you very much.
I love you too.
Right. Who wants to get bonked? How do I bonk again? I think this is how I bonk.
Anti-pleb locks on the doors.
There we go. Bonk and bonk. Amazing. Just stand far enough away. Perfect.
Everything's alright, Hugo. It's over.
You should get some coasters for this.
You wouldn't use them anyway. My desk is covered in water stains.
You're not using a coaster for your drink.
Mine is a bottle. It doesn't really leave anything. The
well,
glasses do.
the coasters you had, we'd throw away because they were filthy.
That's because you kept it's like spilling stuff on them.
No, I didn't. That's not a nice thing to say.
It's a dream within a dream within a dream. Inception burr. I quite like Inception. I do think that it is a crime what it did to movie soundtracks.
You don't like Christopher Nolan.
No, I don't really like Christopher Nolan, but it's one of the 2 movies of his I like.
That's the other
but
one.
the fact, Prestige.
That's a good one.
Prestige is really good. Inception's really
What
good.
about the Batman
But the
movies?
amount, no, none of them are pretty good.
I like the Batman movies.
The amount of noises that came from that fucking soundtrack.
I like the Inception soundtrack.
I know, it's fine. I honestly prefer the YMCA remix of Time by Hans Zimmer.
That was good too.
Young man. And then just the echoing of synths. I think Hans Zimmer is very overrated.
I like Hans
I
Zimmer.
think he's listenable at best.
I like Hans Zimmer.
I know. He's your favourite.
Oh, Hugo's sticking out his little baby hands.
Oh, Emma.
He's like, way to the camera. Poor little love.
I'm putting on the cloak.
It will suit your new dyed green hair.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I sort of like highlighted my hair green. I don't really like it. So I got the like cheapest, quickest to fade dye, so it'll be out in a couple of washes just to test it.
Yeah, over the last couple of days, we watched all the Indiana Jones movies, didn't we?
Yeah, they kind of suck.
You liked them.
I like Temple of Doom, despite it being objectively pretty bad. I do enjoy it.
It's very problematic.
I like Last Crusade. I think Raiders is a bit overrated.
What about the...
And Kingdom of Crystal Skull is like a 4. It's not good.
I was looking it up on the internet, and people were saying that's considered, like, sacrilege to not like Raiders of the Lost Ark. I don't get it. I found that really boring.
I prefer 3. I prefer Last Crusade, from what I remember. I haven't seen it in a while, but I because you watched that one on your own.
Yeah, I watched that one on my own.
But I like Temple of Doom. It's stupid and racist, but it's fun.
Typical white man.
Hans Zimmer knows who he is. You can tell if he likes a film because he tries harder. That is very true. A lot of the time, I'll look up who did the score for a film, and it's Hans Zimmer. And I'm like, what? This sounds so fucking stupid and generic and bad, and it's clearly a movie he did not give a fuck about. And then sometimes he tries.
The soundtracks of his that I like are The Lion King. Keep going.
Oh, I don't like the Lion King soundtrack. He did try on that one, I just don't like it.
Gladiator.
Never seen it.
Hey,
Man on
are
Fire.
you all right?
Never seen it.
They
Black
didn't
Hawk
hurt you,
Down.
did
Never
No,
they?
Man
seen
on
it.
Fire wasn't him. Black Hawk Down. Continue.
Nope.
Oh, no, I'll stop.
Emma. I feel like he tried for Man of Steel, which did suck.
Man of Steel.
But
So.
why did you go
I've
off
never
like
seen it.
that?
So.
I heard Mummy. She was calling me.
No,
It
she
must have
wasn't.
been a nightmare, that's all.
I really thought it was her.
Oh,
She
you're
was in
psychic.
pain,
Is
and
Hugo a little
She
psychic
can't
boy?
feel
Maybe.
pain where she is now. We talked about this.
You stop lying,
She's
Amicia.
gone, Hugo. You have to accept
Jesus, you just had a
Let's go back.
vision
Okay.
saying like, oh,
You must
stop
get back to
lying
the
to him.
castle.
Well, what's she supposed to say to the little 5-year-old? Mommy's inside a jail with a load of
Yeah.
guards being tortured and
Yeah,
probably
she's
sexually
just,
assaulted.
she's being tortured. He'll get it, he's a 5.
Oh, did you know what torture was at the age of 5?
Probably.
No, you didn't.
Just like grab a raccoon or something, strangle it and go, that's what's being done to Mum.
Well, that would be murder, not torture.
Well, like cut off its arms or something.
Come on.
You could explain it, is all I'm saying. I like Hans Zimmer's old synth punk band. I didn't know that existed. Are all composers like that? Like Danny Elfman being in Oingo Boingo?
You liked the first Superman movie, didn't you? With Christopher Reeves.
Oh yeah, from the 70s? I have no idea who did that.
No, you liked the movie, though.
Yeah, I like the movie. I like the first I've never seen any other superhero movie or Superman movie. They knew to go back to classic Superman, who's a Jewish guy who can't be knifed for having the right opinion. Yes, he was, if you don't know, Superman was created by 2 Jewish guys as a reaction to, anti-Semitism, basically. I do like the first Superman movie.
Look,
It's quite
Hugo.
good.
Hugo ran away.
Oh my god, you're so useless. Okay, flower. Why do you love flowers so
It's a
much?
daffodil.
You're a boy!
Do you want it?
Of course.
You're not too cross.
Oh, he looks so
was
ill. Get the
scared,
poor
Hugo.
love some medicine.
Me too.
Well, it's over now. Lady Daffodil will watch over
It's coming
us.
up to Mother's Day in
Yes.
Ireland. Are you going to get your mum something?
Is it? When is
It's
that?
in March.
Oh god. I don't know. I'll just get her some wine or something. That's
'Cause
the
he-
default, right?
I don't know. It probably is in England as well. I don't know. But like in Ireland, daffodils go around this time and you're supposed to give your mum daffodils for Mother's Day.
I'm doing a charity stream for Daffodil Day, which is 24th of March, I think. That's all I know about it. Get her a sickness CD.
Mummy.
What?
What?
Do they just let her go? And she's just wandering through the woods.
Maybe. He was in an Italian new wave band called Charisma. Blew my mind when he found out he was in it.
It's coming from over there. We have to go.
Oh my
No,
god,
you're
shut
not
up.
going.
Break his leg.
Why? Let go of me.
Hugo!
Fuck me. I hope you get caged again. Well, I'm not running after you. I'm taking my time.
Don't you want to save your mother?
Not really. She's a fucking aristocrat.
She's still your mother.
And
And she seems to be a good mother.
how do you know? In fact, we're quite bitter about how much time she spent with the brat instead of us. So we don't really like her that much. We were more into the dad, I think.
You're 15 and he's 5. Get over yourself. And he's deadly sick.
Mm-hmm.
There, she's in there.
Oh my god.
Stop! It's not her!
What the hell is that music?
I don't know, Dracula has showed up. Did he just run down into the fucking pit?
I think you did.
Oh, you absolute scumbag. Right, fine. Can I go anywhere else, or am I going straight into Rat Hell?
You turn that down a little bit.
Fine.
It's really horrible. That's awful.
I like organ music. It's like we're watching Carnival of Souls.
Organ music is not bad, but in that setting it was horrible.
Who summons Dracula?
And it was so loud.
Who lit all these candles? I think we might be in some sort of overlapping vision at this point.
You said we were away.
I thought we were. Can I go in here? Honestly, fuck him. Can we go anywhere else?
You have to save him. It's the point of the game.
I want to beat him to death with a stick.
You can do that after. Why are you laughing? Ha! No.
It's not Mommy Hugo!
It might be.
Oh god! Yeah, you're definitely in a dream. I mean, look, the dead bodies are turning.
Oh, we're in that
apart.
scene in Labyrinth where all the hands touch up Jennifer Connelly.
No, these are dead people.
I know, but there's hands in the walls. I haven't killed that many of you, Jesus.
If I have to, I'll kill all of you!
Jesus.
You enjoyed it.
Not them! No!
Is it all the rats you've killed?
Maybe.
Hugo! Is that you?
Someone's coming.
It's me, Hugo!
Mommy, is that you?
Don't move! I'm coming! Get out of my way!
Agree, need more kazoo.
This has actually been pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, this has actually been quite
No,
good.
Nicholas! Don't touch him!
In general, the writing in this game hasn't been stellar, but this has been quite good.
And that was good voice acting, which meant I'll kill you all again.
Let's go.
No.
Crawling through some rats,
She,
trying to find my
when did she suddenly become a
brother.
good voice actress?
I know it took this long.
She was fucking heart-rending. Her screams. The little love.
You love calling people little loves. Chat on strike.
We will unionize for our kazoo rats.
Blood ties. You've got a gnarled hand.
He looks like that guy, you know that show The Vikings? Isn't there someone in that who looks exactly like that?
I've never seen the Vikings.
I've only seen a couple of episodes, it was trash.
You told me.
My words are.
Oh wait,
of
he's been
no
captured.
I guess so.
Oh, he just wandered off from the castle. Has he been captured already?
Because he's an idiot toddler.
For God's sake.
He just toddles into cages.
For goodness sake.
You could honestly leave
5-year-olds aren't toddlers.
Yeah, whatever. You could leave an Oreo in a box and he'd be caught.
Oh, that would work on
Fucking
me.
idiots.
Actually, no, it wouldn't. I don't like Oreos.
I don't really like Oreos either. It's a shame because Oreos are one of the few vegan popular biscuits.
Which is strange because I like the
And they
Glory
suck.
Jeans chocolate chilies and that has Oreos in it. But Oreos on their own aren't very nice.
No,
very
they're not.
Very dry.
They're like a bad bourbon cream, which are also vegan most of the time. I prefer those.
Only those of the Grand Inquisition.
Looks like Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oreos use palm oil?
Sure.
No.
You are very precious to him indeed.
I got wine gums from Aldi yesterday and they were vegan and delicious. Yes. Wine gums are amazing. Best jelly.
Why is that in red?
It's atted me.
Oh, right.
Oreos seem like they would be bad, but the blend of cocoa, sugar and salt instantly hooks
I
me.
find them very dry.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about them.
He hurt
have
you.
to find Mommy.
Oh, did he just inject you with something?
Maybe. Or took our blood or something. He was
Oh,
holding a vial of our
no.
blood.
That's
Alright.
sick.
Was the adorable rat leading us places? I will instantly like this child if he befriends some little rat friends and they carry him up to a high shelf or something. I love the rats.
We know.
They're so cute. Look at that. Did you see that fluffy rat that was wandering around by his feet? It was so fluffy. It was probably full of soup.
Hi, Ali.
Hello, Ali. Welcome. Why is his face so veiny? He's a very sick boy. He looks he's turning into a goblin.
I'm pretty sure you couldn't look like that and be alive.
No sub notification? Oh, it might be broken because I updated my computer. Thank you for the sub.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. Like, I'm not.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm no doctor now, but I'm pretty sure you can have veins like that in your face and be alive.
Maybe if you inject yourself with some henna. Just a prime sub.
Oh,
It's
lads.
all real money for me.
Oh, lads.
It is as much as Amazon is evil and Twitch is a fairly evil corporation. Prime subs are great. Oh, they're so good. In fact, before we get into more drama, open up ad, Prime ad.
No. Is this the sex ad again? I hate this ad. It's so disgusting.
Have you got Amazon Prime for free?
You like ASMR and stuff.
This isn't ASMR.
Special little.
It's kind of the same. I have an ASMR one if you prefer.
Did you know
Is that what all sexual
also
No, it's not.
I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym. I'm getting the feeling of coming at home. I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up.
And no extra cost to yourself. That's good. You'll get lots of emotes that you can use anywhere on Twitch. And you won't see any ads on my stream. The best part is
Can we go back to the ad? No, I'm taking that with
my
headphones.
coffee page.
You listen to it and we don't go back. Just because I know it annoys you.
This is abuse.
Or on my coffee page. You can type !links to see a nice list of everything I'm on. Oh, thank you.
There we go. Prime ad. Perfect. Let's go back.
That made my ears itch.
I know. That's what ASMR does, isn't it? Like, isn't that what it's meant to do? It's meant to make you feel unpleasant and itchy
No, you
and
get
awful?
you get a pleasant tingle on your head or down your back.
No, didn't that do that?
No, it just made my ears. It made my ears sort of itch, like there was bugs in them or something.
Oh, no, Dreya.
I've heard people say they get ASMR from sounds in real life, and I experienced that yesterday in college. Someone behind me turned over the page of their notebook, and that sound, and I went like, "Oh, ASMR."
It's definitely a sex thing.
It's a sex thing to like the sound of a page turning.
Yes, well, the way you just described.
When you feel pleasure, you go, "Oh." It has nothing to do with sex. Like when people eat food, they go, "Oh, that was
No,
gorgeous."
they don't.
Yes, they do. I do.
Anytime Emma eats chocolate, she does make those noises, to
I
be
go,
fair.
"Oh, pleasure."
I've been on epi-sandwich duty. When's it gonna end, eh?
Soon. The hour of the conjuration.
Dreya is a mutton fry.
Your ordeal is nothing.
Come on, crawl through.
Oh, he's a little lamb. Look at his tiny little legs.
Emma likes children significantly more than me. What was that adorable squeak?
I hiccuped.
Ah! Ooh, some... Oh, I thought this was gold, but no, it's just slime.
Well, you're
No.
rich. You don't need gold.
That's true. Oh, fuck. Okay, I don't have my braining with rocks power.
Well, actually, I guess you're not rich now. All you have is like your social status and the power to back it up. Like people will help you because of your title. Like the sisters. No, they're not sisters. It's Melly and what's her brother called? Arthur.
Arthur, I think.
And the himbo boy. What's his name?
Like Roderick or something like that. Beefy himbo boy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. How do you pronounce that?
Misophonia.
Yeah, that was what you just had there.
No! So it was the opposite of ASMR.
Yeah.
Dreya does not experience pleasure. I just feel rage when I listen to ASMR.
Well, you know you do like some bits of ASMR, like watching jellyfish floating for hours or listening to rain
That
noises.
wasn't noise. Rain noises I get.
Those are ASMR
like rain
too.
noises.
ASMR doesn't have to be people talking to you and pretending to brush your hair. There's different types.
That seems to be mainly what it is.
There's
Sorry.
There's loads of ASMR
Oh,
where
fuck,
people.
I'm about to be beaten to death by a man.
There's loads of ASMR where people just tap on things, or they don't have to talk at all. They just tap on wood, or they open, whatever.
There you go. Lovely. Now we're in the factory, the boy factory.
A lot of ASMR is actually mouth noises, which I don't like.
Yeah,
I hate
ASMR's
that.
pretty horrific.
I hate that.
Thank you for the subscription.
No, that's fine. It's the mouth noises that are gross. Despite all my rage, it was a rat full of soup in a cage.
Ah!
And I don't get, is it called mukbang? Where you eat?
Mukbang is the food one, yeah.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I don't like watching other people eat. Like, think next time you're next to your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your friend or your parents eating, actually look at them eat. It's really disgusting. If you actually pay attention to the people eating, it's so gross.
Right, the creepy alchemy monks. We can just sort of avoid them like this, probably. They seem very bad at, actually grasping what's around them.
Like, I love eating out in restaurants as much as I can. But, like, if you ever actually look at people eating, it's really gross. Mukbang is because it's a big social stigma to eat alone in Korea. Strange. It's not as
I
big.
like eating alone.
It's not a big a deal here, but when I'm alone, like if I go to a restaurant on my own, or if I go and watch a movie on my own, people always think you must be so sad. But I like going places on my own.
I do. I like eating on my own. I've only gone to one movie on my own, I think.
And you didn't like it? Being on your own?
It was John Wick 3, so the movie wasn't amazing, but it was a fine experience, so that was okay.
I guess I get a bit scared if it's nighttime, because I've listened to a lot of allegedly true horror stories on YouTube.
No.
And there's all these stories about the maniac in the aisle in the dark.
Oh god. Standing there menacingly.
No. Sitting down, wanking away, and then tries to kill you.
Don't knock over the bottles, you idiot! Fuck.
They didn't have the guts to show him smashing your head
know. Pick up the child by the face and grind him into the concrete or whatever.
Jesus, Ken.
Well, we got stabbed like 100 times as the older child. Use him as a meat crayon.
I just meant we could see him punch him or something, not grind him into the concrete.
The body of the Grand Inquisitor is overwhelmed by the bite. I fear it will now attack his mind.
Okay, so they're trying to cure him.
The boy's blood will restore the powers equilibrium.
Why are you using your blood? Are you the only boy in France who has this blood condition? Maybe it's like blood types.
Well, they were draining that other guy earlier.
When you do blood donations, you have to be of a certain type to receive things. So maybe it's like that.
We need boy blood. Again, it's Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel, that tech bally billionaire who injects himself with teenager blood because, he thinks it'll make him youthful.
Virgin teenage blood? Because for some reason it always has to be virgin.
I think it might be virgin teen blood.
What difference would that make?
I don't know.
I still haven't been to the cinema alone, but I can't usually afford it. So if I go, I'm usually going as an excuse to try and catch up with a friend.
I was shocked at how expensive movie tickets are in Australia when you said...
How expensive are they?
They said they were like $23.50 or something insane like that.
For an individual?
For a ticket.
For an individual?
Which is insanely expensive.
For just one person?
I think so.
Jesus.
Because a movie ticket here is about $7.50, I would say. Well, it depends on where you go. But when we went, it was €7 each.
What was the last movie we went to see? The Fabelmans.
The Fabelmans.
It wasn't great.
I didn't really love it.
I don't know what's her name is. Is it Michelle Williams?
Yeah, I
don't know how she's nominated for Best Actress. I thought she was very bad.
I thought it was distractingly stagey. I didn't really enjoy it. Anyway, what am I meant to do? Can I kill a guy? Can Hugo kill a guy? Or will that ruin his innocence? Oh, because that's what the game's called. We're the Innocence. Alright, goodbye. Oh no, slime's on me. Not the slime.
What was that cute little noise?
Shut up. I nearly got caught by a boy.
He wasn't a boy, he was a man.
Whatever. Just makes me think of Withnail needing to get unadulterated child's spit. Oh, I love Withnail and I. That's one of my favourite movies, I think.
Ugh.
You kind of roll your eyes at it a little bit.
Every pretentious film snob loves Withnail and I.
I watched it when I was a kid, before I knew about any of that sort of thing, and really liked it.
I find it a bit irritating.
It is a bit irritating.
And I don't really like
anyway.
that whole joke about the gay uncle trying to sexually assault the guy.
I know.
That's played for laughs, and that's not funny, that's horrifying.
I know.
No, I don't really like it.
But I do like Withnail and I quite a lot.
No, I don't really like it. And I am a pretentious film snob.
I know you are. You're the one who introduced...
Well,
Fuck! You're the one who introduced me to film snobbery, basically.
Well, I am and I aren't. I'll watch Marvel movies as much as I'll watch Martin Scorsese movies.
Yeah, but you prefer Scorsese movies.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Well, Marvel movies have been shit for a while now.
Yes, there's been several enjoyable Marvel movies.
Yeah, but...
That's me being generous.
They've gotten very bad reviews, haven't they, since the end of the Infinities thing?
I think
no one seems to like any of the new ones.
Well, I know Ant-Man, the new Ant-Man has been, is the first certified rotten one on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, really?
Since, I think, Thor 2. Because Thor 2 is horrifically bad. Thor 2 is unwatchable.
It's worth watching because Loki's hot.
Oh, Emma.
I think he's hot. Like a sad little outsider bad boy with parent issues. Oh, that's my jam.
Oh, Emma. Captain America, Thor, I hated them. I'm not really a fan of any of the Captain America movies, no.
I thought, what's his name, did a good job.
He's a good actor.
Chris Evans.
I'm just not a big fan of the movies. Civil War was okay.
Yeah.
Civil War is one of the better Marvel movies. I like the first Iron Man. You know, that's semi-contentious, but I like the first Iron Man.
The older Spider-Mans, I mean Tobey Maguire, they were quite good actually. They were fun.
I think one of them is very good. The rest of them are funny.
I thought they were alright. And 3 isn't as bad as people say.
No, it's another Kingdom of the Crystal Skull thing. It's not as bad as people say. I think Spider-Man 3 is not any worse, really, than Spider-Man 1, which is also not great. But Spider-Man 2 is lovely. I love that movie.
Cinema is also very expensive here in Switzerland.
Well, everything's expensive in Switzerland, right?
I was thinking that, but I'm glad you said it now. Not one of them holds a candle to Paddington.
Oh, of course not.
Well, yeah, duh. Paddington is like the best movie ever.
Paddington is one of the few movies that's made me sob with tears. And I'm an emotionless husk, apparently. Right, don't turn around, please. I'm just a small boy.
Oh, you are very small. Can you remember being that small?
Not really.
I have vague memories of it, of not being able to reach shelves and sitting on like the sofa. You know now when you sit in a sofa or a chair, your feet obviously go on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember being small and your feet would be on the sofa, not reaching the end.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It was weird, the things you remember.
I saw Rocky for the first time last week and I was welling up a bit of that. Rocky is lovely. You described Rocky to me when I first watched Rocky, because I'd never seen it before you showed it to me, as a bit like a violent Winnie the Pooh. And I kind of get it. Like, it's so... He's so sad and sweet. You just want to hug Rocky at various points in that movie.
Nobody saw me. Like Millie.
Oh, Jesus. I'm full of dust now. I'm already sick.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fucked.
Don't give him lung cancer as well.
The finest asbestos we can craft. That's only the ticket. Popcorn and drinks easily cost as much, if not even more. Oh yeah, I would say we went to the cinema recently, like I said, to see Fabelmans. The tickets were $7. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't even deserve its name. But the tickets were €7 each, because we were student cards and stuff like that. And then we got 2 like popcorn combos, which is popcorn and a drink. They were $7 each.
They were medium.
Yeah, like medium classic
the large
combos,
ones
whatever.
were more expensive.
Those were $7 each as well. So altogether, it was what, 28 or something to go to the cinema?
For 2 people. If you went on your own, it wouldn't be too bad.
And if you didn't buy the popcorn, it's obviously fine.
You can't go to cinema and not buy popcorn.
Just bring it in yourself.
No. That sounds like when your mum goes, we have ice cream at home, and all she has is a choc ice.
Choc ices were nice when I was a baby.
Choc ices are still around. I don't know why you're using the past tense.
Are they?
I think so.
I would have thought
it's not been
living in higher luxury than choc ices.
It's not been that long since I was small.
My favourite ice cream brand when I was a kid was the Brunch. I liked Brunches.
They were nutty, weren't they?
Not really. They're covered in like biscuit crumbs. I liked Oh no, Iceburgers. Iceburgers is my favourite.
They're still around.
I fucking loved Iceburgers.
They are definitely still around.
Iceburger. I really liked these. I'm sure they have many different names in many different countries, but I fucking loved Iceburgers so much. They're so good. And I liked brunch ice cream. This is going to show me ice cream for brunch, isn't it? No, this thing.
Oh, I hated that.
I liked these as well.
Ugh. I don't like strawberries.
I don't think I'd eat them now, but I did quite like these too.
You're not supposed to eat any of them, are you, vegan?
But I don't think I would eat either of these now.
He calls himself a vegan. Guess what he did the other day?
No.
He fucking made... I'm talking to them, not you. He fucking made rice and put 2 of the eggs I bought into it.
Well, that's because you bought fucking so many eggs.
Yes, for me.
You bought so many eggs that it would be impossible to use them up.
No, it wouldn't. Don't give me that bullshit.
Emma bought 18 eggs.
18, 16 actually. He calls himself a vegan and he fucking ate eggs. Hypocrite.
Fucker! Jesus Christ!
Kid, were you screaming your head off?
I wasn't prepared because you had fucking... We're not even on the screen. You had distracted me.
Fucking Egypt, kid.
Fucking Egypt. Right. Can we expose... how do... Oh, it's the
I loved
small...
the Animals of Farthingwood.
I've never seen the Animals of Farthingwood.
Oh, it's lovely. Well, it's depressing as fuck.
I think I offered to watch that with you and you went, no, it's too sad.
It's very fucking sad. Oh, the Hedgehog episode.
Is it actually sad, or is it sad in the way that people who, like, cry at Disney movies think things are sad?
No, it's like Watership Down sad.
Because it's like, I also didn't find Watership Down good, to be honest.
What about the book?
I like the book. I like Watership Down, the book.
Did you cry at the book?
No.
Okay.
I don't like, I don't like the movie Watership Down. I thought it's a very petty thing to say, but it's a stylistic choice. I think all the rabbits sound too old for that movie.
It's a flawed movie, but
Like, isn't John Hurt one of the rabbits?
I think so.
And he has always sounded, even when he was in his 20s, like an 80-year-old man.
Past tense is dead.
Yeah, I know.
But like,
Are these
yeah,
little daunting
but
birds?
yeah, like, what's his name? Oh, you made me forget now. Yes, Watership Down is quite flawed, the movie, I mean. But I like it. It's got like a sort of...
You like that song from it, don't you?
Oh, Bright Eyes.
It's fine.
Oh, that made,
I think
that made
Bright
me
Eyes is fine.
cry my eyes
It is
out.
genuinely sad, but
Amos
Farthing
Farthing
Wood.
Wood. That is
We should
very
watch it then.
Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That Hedgehog episode. Oh, Bold. What happens to Bold?
I don't know what this means.
You're lucky you don't know. It's heartbreaking. I was 7 and I still remember it, and I'm still only crying at remembering it.
Well, you cry at everything.
I do.
Emma cries at ads.
I have cried at the John Lewis Christmas ads.
Oh, that's honestly makes you a Tory.
No, it doesn't.
Crying at a John Lewis ad honestly makes me
Everyone
reconsider our
likes
relationship.
the John Lewis ads. I cried at the one with the snowman looking for his girlfriend and he got her a scarf.
Oh, Jesus.
Monseigneur, the mission of the Grand Inquisitor is sacred. His mission was...
At least John Lewis is a co-op.
I actually don't know anything about John Lewis.
Tories cry at John Lewis ads because they don't have a completely white cast.
That is true, actually. Love you, Emma, but that is a bit Tory.
More. Well, I cried at it.
I know.
He went and got his girlfriend a scarf.
Mm-hmm. Do you want a scarf?
Most important.
I have a scarf. I had a very nice purple scarf. Do you know where it is?
No.
I can't find
Maybe
it.
on top of the fridge or something?
I can't find
That's
it.
where everything goes to disappear in this house.
Let's see how much more sad I can make that. I can't find it.
Oh, Emma.
You love it.
Not really, no.
You do. You
Quite
love
annoying.
it. You fuck off. You just think you love my cute little ways.
Not really.
Lies. You call me Mo, for God's sake.
That's because you're a bit mole-like.
You're a panda.
What's a John Lewis? A John...
Oh,
Jesus.
little Hugo.
Shut up.
John Lewis is it's a company in England. I don't actually know what they sell, and they have
It's a
these.
shop.
They have these like but what do they sell? Is it like a general shop or a furniture shop
I
or a
actually
food
have no
shop?
idea.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up. So yeah, it's furniture. According to
Oh.
Rosemary. So anyway, and every Christmas it has these really you see so
Shut
cute.
the fuck up.
You sound like the Pika.
I hate you.
Yeah, but every they're British, and every Christmas they have these really sad, over the top ads. Like the one that I cried at was the snowman going looking for his girlfriend's scarf.
Uh-huh.
Oh, goodness.
I also don't really like the snowman.
They always it wasn't the cartoon
I
snowman.
know.
It was a live action snowman.
Oh.
It was just a snowman. Like because they always have like cover versions of really sad songs, but slowed down.
I see your truth.
No, this was
That was one of them, I'm sure.
no, but the one with the snowman was like. Make love your goal. It was like a lady singing down a slowed down version of Power of Love by Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Oh, God. The power of love. And then everybody weeping at this brand.
Above, cleansing my soul. Ooh. I
I
love
don't
it.
even really like Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
I like that song.
Any more headaches, Hugo? Are you going to be
I think he's
good?
got a bit more than headaches.
Yeah. I want him to befriend a little rat. I want him to have a little rat in the pocket that can maybe talk to the other rats and protect us. Like we feed a rat some biscuit crumbs and the rat trusts us. And then there's a scene later where the rats are about to eat us, but then we hear like, wee! And it cuts over to the rat standing on a bookshelf going, wee, wee, wee! And the other rats all back off and nod.
You're so sweet.
God, that would be so fucking good.
You're such a sweet little boy.
No, I'm not. Leave me alone. Elf fears and fish fear me hat. Lovely, thank you.
I love the fish fear me hat.
Yay! Because I hate it more than anything.
Oh.
There. Little rat that jumps on your head and directs you where to go.
Ratatouille.
I just want to befriend a little rat friend.
You take that, John Lewis ad, because they had a cover of the Smiths. You know, that Smiths song, Why Can't I Get Anything I Want?
Oh, please, please,
once in
please,
my
let
life.
me get what I want.
And again, it was a slowed
this
down,
time.
all piano piece.
It's
Woman.
already quite slow.
Well, this was even slower in pianos, and because that became very popular for a couple of years.
Yes, every ad was that.
No, but in general, like covers of songs and very slowed down, very stripped down to piano, and a woman singing in really soft voice.
The indie acoustic piano cover of songs. Oh fuck! Don't eat me.
And it would be a woman singing in a really soft voice, and usually like covering songs that were originally sung by men. I liked that trend.
I did not really. It felt very cynical. It felt a bit like when you get ads, like the musical equivalent of when you get ads for insurance agents and banks.
One of
where
them,
they're just like old poetry and stuff going like, this is for the risk takers. This is for the lovers. And it cuts to people on a couch. We care about you.
One of the people who did one of those songs, I think she did The Power of Love, was Slowly Moving Millie. Google her, lads. She's fucking lovely.
Probably won't.
She's married to Jamie Dornan. You know, the fella from Belfast and 50 Shades of Grey. The Northern Irish guy.
He was good in Belfast and nothing else I can
Did I
think
say
of.
his name right? Jamie Dornan?
Can I crawl through here? Yes.
They say he's very good in the TV shows he's been in.
I have only liked him in Belfast.
We haven't seen the TV shows. But he plays a serial killer in the Northern Irish TV show, and apparently he's really good.
Draza is such that kid who shouts "shut up" when everyone sings "Happy Birthday" to them. I did. I really didn't like my birthday even as a kid. I would tell them to stop, and I wouldn't eat my cake.
Slay.
This is for the strong thinkers, the beer drinkers.
There is an ad like that.
Stinkers.
There is a beer like that. There's a beer ad like that. This is for the rebels. This is for the free thinkers. It's a beer ad for like Guinness or something.
It's every ad. All right, bye. Don't eat me. I'm just a small boy.
No one's going to eat you.
They might eat me. Look, they're French.
What?
Yes, Guinness. Okay.
And with it, unprecedented political power. Archbishop Gautier's presence here says a lot. The Pope's court.
Dreya calls everyone a salutatorian child, but I think Dreya has a salutatorian child inside. He does.
Not really.
You do. You're quite a sweet little boy, really.
Stop calling me that.
You're just kind of sweet. And you know the way you sneeze, you go at you like an adorable little urchin.
Shut up.
You're so cute. You're just cute.
Order or chaos.
There are ads like that in CH, but in
How
German.
can we be sure?
Oh, Jesus, where is he? Hi. I'm a boy. Leave me alone. I'm not 100% sure where I need to be. Probably chew through some bars or something.
Compared to me,
sorry.
lads, gay dads. Oh, that's sweet. Well, maybe not. He was sort of bossy towards him.
Yeah, they are gay, and they adopted a child, didn't they?
Well, that's not good, because Alexander was like his boss. And like bossing him around.
Those ads are unbelievably irritating. They're so fucking annoying.
I liked the meerkat ad. Apparently, some people wanted them pulled after the Russians invaded Ukraine because they didn't find the Russian accent cute anymore.
Oh, classic gay power dynamic. Oh, I found that so irritating.
Alexander was not just his boss; he was like a fucking millionaire or something.
It was a very similar dynamic to Smithers and Mr. Burns. Closer to Ukrainian than Russian, anyway. I doubt it's accurate. Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
Oh, in the basement.
She's going to crack. About time.
Alexander, classic bossy bottom Sergei service stuff. But he's horrible to Sergei in every ad. He'll be like, Sergei, stop what you're doing.
Yeah, I think it is probably what Jay just said, though. Like, they get off on that.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
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 Why can't everyone just be nice to each other, like I am to you?
Yeah, okay.
I am nice to you.
Yeah, if you say so.
Aren't I?
I really like 2000s era ads, very over the top. Now they're just like over-engineered. We're just like you, buy us things. Yes, that is true. Hang on. Sneak! Bye.
They've started doing those meerkat ads with Wombat now.
Oh, that sounds even more annoying.
They're Australian.
Wombats are cuter, though.
It's an Australian thing, right?
Wombats?
Well, the ad, I think, is an Australian.
Well, wombats are Australian. They're little marsupial friends.
What, they have pouches?
Yeah.
Do they?
I think they're the ones that have the backwards pouches, so the babies, like, poke out backwards. The little wombat friends.
The only good ad is this one for German opticians. Oh, let's see the German ad.
Oh, no.
That'd be really funny. I like funny ads.
Yes, they do. Good. feels like it's going to be sexual.
Just because it's Germans.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Das ist die Brille. Die Frühjahrskollektion ist da. 400
That's
Designer
so
fassen in die
rude.
Will someone translate now? Because what's going on?
Die Fruhach. Jesus, that's a long word. The Fruhjahr.
Stop! You're being offensive to everybody.
Da.
Stop trying to
400
speak German.
Designfassungen, je 99 marks. Spring collection is in.
Okay, but why did that make the flower get
Because
sick?
her glasses are ugly.
That's fair.
Even though they look quite hot, to be honest.
That's not very nice of the flower.
400 designer frames for 99 marks each.
Is that good?
Now, what is a mark?
It's
I
the
don't
German
know.
money.
I know, but like, what's that in normal money? You know,
Germans
modern,
have,
cool money.
Germans have euros
Yes.
now. So what, this ad must be ancient.
Probably. This was the 90s. The glasses would be cool now. Yeah, the glasses are quite hot. Leave me alone.
Because Ireland has had the euro since at least 2002.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I found Mummy.
The mayor of... How to say Kiev again? Because Kiev is the Russian way. Kiev?
Kiev, I think.
The mayor of Kiev had a German ad for Kinder something with his brother.
Milchschnitte with his brother.
Is that chocolate?
Milchschnitte. I don't know. Is this milk slices? Maybe?
Well, Kinder's chocolate, isn't it?
Yeah, the Kinder milk slices.
Oh, isn't that that boxer fella?
Виталий, без
That's the fella that was a boxer. Him and his brother were those two Ukrainian boxers that won everything.
I have literally no idea.
Klitschko brothers?
Wieso? Ich hatte halt etwas Hunger. Das ist auch was für Erwachsene. Schmeckt leicht, belastet nicht.
Are they speaking German?
I don't know.
Geschenk von meinem Sohn.
Might be
Trägst du
Ukrainian.
eigentlich auch im Ring?
No, it's German. That's German.
Sehr witzig. Milchschnitte mit
Milchschnitte.
vollen
Yes, they are
Zutaten und
milk
viel
slices.
frischer Vollmilch gemacht. Schmeckt leicht und man bleibt gut drauf.
Just two chiseled boys eating milk slices together. It is German, yes, okay.
They're brothers. So don't make it sexual.
Like you did with Jedward.
I didn't make Jedward sexual. That picture was sexual.
Right, go down into the dungeon. Oh, this is quite a nice
Is
staircase.
the Klitschko brother mayor now? That's interesting.
I have no idea. Meanwhile, Gorbachev... Yes, I do know the Pizza Hut infamous Gorbachev one.
Rest in peace, Gorbachev.
But Gorbachev, thanks to Gorbachev, we have Pizza Hut. Yay, Gorbachev!
That's
Very
ironic
strange.
because Gorbachev never wanted the Soviet Union to fall.
I know.
He
but then
never
just
won-
leaned into it.
He never wanted capitalism. He never wanted communism to leave. He just wanted reforms. It's
Mhm.
just that those reforms and a host of other factors eventually led to the collapse of the
Yes.
Soviet Union.
Oh, I like this. This is very pretty. I think this is the prettiest the game has been. I like this.
Gorbachev always said, it wasn't my fault at all that it collapsed. It was because of Chernobyl. It was Chernobyl's fault.
Yeah, okay. Are we meant to just go down here? Can I go over and just, like, fuck with the Pope or something? Grand Inquisitor, whatever he is. Like, we can just, like, scurry out from around corners and make him think he's going mad. This is some sort of horrible goblin child. Yes, okay, Grand Inquisitor, your mind is going. Hi.
Wasn't Trump in a 90s Pizza Hut ad? Weird decade for Pizza
Oh,
Hut.
he was in the stuffed crust one, wasn't he? Where he's eating a pizza wrong.
Well, probably. Isn't it a New York franchise? He has this grubby mix all over anything that's from New York.
I know that he was in a Pizza Hut ad where he was
The
eating the
Archbishop
crust
has
first because it was about stuffed crusts.
Why aren't you the Archbishop? You're wearing a bishop's hat.
Yeah.
Bring him in.
He looks like he is. What's that disease with the skin? It's leprosy.
I have no idea.
He looks like leprosy.
Vitalis.
Monseigneur Gautier, I trust your journey went well.
I like this Snoke weirdo.
We grow tired of your little game, Vitalis.
Game, Archbishop? Can a game change the future of the world?
Listen to yourself. You have completely lost your mind.
I'm
And
riddled
all
with
this-
rat guts.
If I may, it's important. We have the blood of Hugo de Rune. Have you tested it? Yes. Alas, Monseigneur. The boy should have reached the first threshold already, but it seems something in his blood has slowed the process. The macula is still in its original state. No matter. If the books are correct, my blood and his will be bound. When he reaches the next threshold, I shall reach it with him.
I'm starting to think these church boys might be evil. Ooh.
Now
That's very satisfying.
No, it's not. That was horrible. That was
in like a body horror way.
That's enough. You play the martyr, but allow me to tell you the truth.
Nah.
You are a vile heretic driven mad by power. The
You're wearing
Pope
very silly
considers
clothes.
You a threat. Vitalis Benevent, you are to be excommunicated.
One can excommunicate a man, Archbishop, but not a saint.
Is that true? Can you be unsainted? Like the Slipknot song from earlier?
Good enough.
One where puppets.
Like if they find some real fucked up tweets from a saint, can they like go, oh, it's not a saint anymore?
The saints don't have Twitter.
In the future they might. Like what's the most recent saint?
I think the most recent saint is Joan of Arc.
Mother Teresa is a saint.
Is she?
Yeah.
But wasn't she really cross?
Very good.
Yeah, she was horrible apparently.
Go and see
Yeah, she's a saint.
I didn't know she was a saint.
Yeah.
Consciousness.
Can I take this off now? It's getting itchy.
No. You chose this. Fuck you.
Let's take it off.
Okay, I'm here.
Scary.
I hate it so much.
Don't wear it then.
I hate it.
There we go. Gone. I'm a little rebel. I'm a little rebel.
Stop doing this.
Rebel.
Why are you annoying me?
I'm sorry. I got all giddy. You need to wash that hat or something. It's very itchy.
I have never washed it.
That's disgusting.
I've never washed the fedora either, and that's I think nearly. It's about 13 years old.
Gross. Did you buy the fedora because of Figgy? What's it called?
Indiana Jones.
Oh, you've got fedora.
I don't remember. It was either I don't know. It was probably some film noir I watched and liked.
I thought film noir they wore those smaller hats. Were those?
Yeah, they were fedoras. They were trilbies sometimes. But
Yeah,
trilbies
trilbies.
suck. Even as a kid, I was not. Even as an edgy 14-year-old, I would not have worn a trilby.
I think trilbies are nice.
Trilbies are fucking horrible. I mean, this is too. Don't get me wrong, but
These trilbies, what you what's his name? Humphrey Bogart would wear.
he would wear both depending on the movie.
I liked
Hang on.
whatever he wore.
Trilby. This is a trilby. The like small ones that go up at the back.
Well,
These fuckers. The ones that neckbeards wear are trilbies.
Will you put in Humphrey?
These fucking idiots.
Will you put in Humphrey Bogart?
Humphrey Bogart?
Whatever his name is.
Humphrey Bogart. Yeah, he'd wear fedoras.
Is that a fedora that he's wearing in that picture?
Yeah, I mean this is a fedora.
Is it? It looks a lot nicer than your fedora.
Yeah, this fedora sucks. That's one of the reasons it's bad. It's a really bad one.
His fedora is a lot nicer than yours.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is.
Back. Where am I going? I need to get downstairs to rescue my mom or whatever. But it's so dark.
You can't rescue your mother. You're 5.
I don't know.
Don't go over to the little... It'd be hilarious if you get caught by the monk fella.
Hi.
The drill
Do you know where my
is the
mum
real
is?
milady hat.
The drill bee? What is the drill bee?
The real milady hat.
The drill bee. Search. I'm looking at drill bee and it is
Bees.
giving me bee drill from Pokemon.
I guess put in hat.
Drill bee. Hat. No, this is just hats with bee drill on them. Right. Is this just a pun on the word drill bee? Let's go back to the game.
NYNP. No,
NPNP.
What's that?
I don't know. Trilby.
Over there.
Oh, fuck, don't kill me. Oh. At least have the guts to show me being violently, like, neck snapped.
He's scary, but I have to.
Oh, I missed that
Why
line
did
of
she keep
dialogue.
resisting like that?
It's not that scary.
Why did she keep
The hat you were
resisting?
just looking at. Trilby. There we go. I can't spell, I'm just
Only our
like...
methods differ. The daughter is making the same
I think
error.
weirdly, I don't know if I attract people who have specific things. Half the people in my chat are dyslexic. Half the people in my chat are dyslexic or have ADHD.
Attention!
Oh, don't eat
I
me!
saw something move over there.
Fucker.
It was just the rats.
I'm just a friend. Help.
At ease.
Help me. Yep. Go away.
You saw the Grand Inquisitor?
Where the fuck we can go?
Nothing to report.
Wrong, I'm dyspraxic actually.
I'm dyspraxic.
So is I'm a
Yeah.
neurodivergent, so.
Just dyspraxia.
Did you just do a little dance?
Just dyspraxia. And OCD count as neurodivergent.
I think so. I think OCD does.
Because I'm hanging out with these two people at college. They're called Lily, who has ADHD, and Jake, who has autism. And they have this nice little lovely neurodivergent club going on. But I don't know if I fit in or not.
The neurodivergent club.
No, I don't mean that so patronising. It's just nice to meet people.
I just like the idea of that being an official club.
You're not listening. It's nice to meet people, and when you tell them things, because like when I tell you about my issues, you understand. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
You can't ever fully understand.
Mhm.
You don't know what it feels like. But I say something to Lily, and she goes, "Yeah, I know exactly what that's like." And I go, because she has OCD as well, I think.
Mhm.
And she like goes, "Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about." And it's just so nice to feel like seen.
Mm-hmm.
And the interesting thing about OCD
fuck.
is that it's quite similar to
I need to calm
autism.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know, some of the things of autism and OCD are similar. Like a lot of people who are autistic also have OCD or an ADHD. They all seem to sort of go together. These little sort of brackets.
Don't eat me, fucker!
Are you listening to me?
No. Damn it, fucker!
You're
God
not
damn
listening to me.
Sorry, I was trying to not get eaten.
I was talking about my little friends, my neurodivergent club.
Am I even meant to go? I think I'm meant to go down there. Oh, yeah, I am. But I'm gonna get spooked by these idiots. Can I throw a rock at all? I really missed the ability to throw rocks, I'll be honest. Like, you're gonna... Like, if I go around the edge here. Oh, okay, if I just go around the edge, fantastic. I only attract neurodivergent friends nowadays, but didn't have that growing up as much.
Still not listening.
Okay, which way did he go? I do get it though, Em. I have anxiety and probably ADHD and do not feel like it counts, but my friends assure me it does, so I'm passing it on.
Well, no, I don't really. I'm not trying to be like. I'm probably wording this all wrong. I'm not trying to be like. You know what I mean? It's just nice to meet people and they get things that other people don't get.
Mm-hmm.
Like you say something to them about a certain thing that you do or a certain thing that you feel, and they just get it. They go, I get that. And that's really nice because, like, and you know, if you meet people and they say such offensive things,
Mhm.
and they don't anyway, you know, they don't ever like mean offense. Some people do, but some don't. Like, I hate it when I've met people and I said,
Oh, I'm so OCD. I love having my pens organised.
well, I'll say I hate that.
I know.
No, but what I was going to say was when I've told people I have OCD, some of them have said to me, what is the symptoms? What do you do? What are the
That's a
intrusive
fucked up thing to ask.
Yeah, and it's like, it was nice to just meet people who just understood and didn't and knew that's not a question you ask.
Mhm.
It seems he has a sense of humor.
That he won't be keeping for long. I have to go and see his mother myself.
Ooh, lead me.
What's he going to do with her?
So I did get, because there's another girl who's kind of in the little group, and we have like neurotypicals too. We're not like we have like Adrian and I probably shouldn't be naming them.
No.
There's this
don't eat me.
There's this other girl, and she's OCD as well. And I got like what it must be like for you to live with me.
What do you mean?
Well, like
a dream that doesn't end?
What?
I love you.
I love you too. No, but like, you think I'm a dreamer, sweet. These two girls were talking about some of their rituals, which included like physical rituals, and I haven't had physical rituals in a long time because at school, you know, I'd get teased, so and my father would get very angry with me. So the OCD rituals became internal rather than, you know, external. So am I saying that right?
Yes.
And but these two girls were talking about their physical things, and they were talking about, you know, that kind of thing where people pick their skin or pick their hair. And the thing is, I definitely do. I do the picking the skin thing.
Yes, you do.
But they were talking about like scratching until it bled and biting the inside of the cheeks till they bled, and I got really uncomfortable. And I said, "I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Could we talk about something else?" And one of the girls, for the rest of the day, every time I saw her, she kept saying, "Did I really upset you? Do you hate me? Did I really upset you? Do I hate me?" Which is exactly what I do.
It's you.
And I was like, Stop. Please stop. Is that what I'm like?
Usually around the 5th or 6th time you ask, I'll pick you up or go shush and squish you.
You can't pick me up.
I can a bit. Please stop.
Like, she was she was lovely, but I was like, this is annoying. And also the funny thing was, that was just making me uncomfortable then, because I'd already forgotten about it.
I know.
Is that what it's like with me?
No, not really. I don't actually care.
Oh, come on, it must be very annoying. Asking you over and over and over and over and over if you hate me and if I offended you. And in the end, she said, when we had like an hour break, and she said, I'm so sorry, Emma. And I was like, your name. You've like said sorry 5 times. You can stop. And she was like, I have to buy you something. I'll buy you a hot chocolate. And I was like, I don't want a hot chocolate. I have to buy you something. And I was like, okay, buy me a smoothie. And I don't even like smoothies. And she's like, I'll buy you a smoothie.
I love you very much.
This guard was devoured.
Ooh, friend.
But not completely.
Because, like, I haven't been around lots of OCD people, so I don't know what it's like to experience them. I only know what it's like, But man, it was a bit of... I'm sorry for doing that to you so many times.
You mean their nest? They use
and I probably will do it to you again.
Yes.
Precisely. And if we do nothing, at the rate the dead are accumulating, the nests will eventually join together.
King rats, or what's the one all their tails get
I think
cut
that's
off?
a king rat.
Yeah, king rat.
It's just
is that real?
Yeah, it is. It's horrible. They're in the sores and their tails get all tangled up and they die and they're all just tangled up. And one might be alive, it's just dragging around a bunch of corpses. They can't untangle itself.
Well, can I go behind here? Oh, fucker. They're just watching. Do I need to go up there somehow? Again, I don't know. Is there some steps over here? Can I go up along the back way?
And I think it was really nice talking to them too, because I'm used to I know it doesn't seem like it because I'm going on about it, but I'm used to hiding it and never talking about people to it. And they were just openly saying their OCD tics. And it was nice, but because I was kind of looking around saying, no, we're not supposed to say that. You don't say that. You don't tell people.
Yeah, it's like when autistic people talk about their, what's it called?
Stimming.
Stimming, that's it. It's a similar thing. I've heard people say similar stuff about so used to hiding it, and then they find an online space or, physical space where they're allowed to talk about it, and it's refreshing. Can I... Oh, Jesus, what do you want from me here? There's so many boys.
Buggins.
There's so many boys around.
But yeah, they do say that autism and OCD have similar brain patterns. They're not the same thing, but they're similar. And it does remind me, because didn't Dan Harmon say Abbott in Community is meant to be on the spectrum?
Yes.
And there's a scene where Abbott is do you remember?
Yes.
Where they were putting the clock
scene.
They were putting the clocks forward or back. And the maintenance man was physically changing out on the clock on the wall. And Abbott was getting really upset saying, what is he doing? And Annie was like, don't worry. Now we'll get an extra hour later on. And he just goes, ah. And that's exactly me. I hate things like that. Any little change drives me mad. If I go into a shop and they've changed things, or sometimes when Kane cleans the guinea pig cage and he rearranges it around a different way, I'm like, oh.
Sometimes the guinea pigs like their box moved to a different area of the cage and stuff, and Emma does not like it.
If you, my side of the room upstairs has been that way since I moved in. I do not move things. Everything has to be in the same order forever. That does drive you mad now. You know it does. Because I pick up stuff.
Yes.
I pick up stuff that you've put out of the place.
I really didn't like Jessica changing their baskets. I like their newer baskets, the rolling ones.
The wheelie ones.
The wheel baskets
so
are
much easier to use.
Oh, apparently I can go this way. God, these monks are fucking blind.
They have those little hoods on.
Yeah, but even so... I like any wheelie basket. The wheelie baskets are nicer than the standard mesh baskets of the past. Ooh, there we go. Progress. Ooh, all the bodies. Rat babies! We're with our friends. I get if we don't befriend a rat, this game is going down a point in the ratings.
Oh, you're definitely not going to befriend a rat.
Look at how sweet!
They're hairless.
Hairless rats!
Your new rats here. Seeing as we have to transport them.
You have nothing to fear from them.
Slimy friends.
Breeding and a little
alchemy has tempered their instincts. Not to mention a radical change of diet.
What does that mean? What have you given them?
Oh, they're so fucking cute.
Why can't I hear you like the others?
You can hear them?
I have giftedness, which is part of the autism, ADHD, neurodivergence. But because of the fucking name, it makes you sound like a dickhead when you say it. It needs a rebrand. What's giftedness?
I have no idea. I'm part of the spectrum, but I don't know specifics. Where are the boys that I need to avoid? There's a boy.
Kid. Help me. No. Help me. Shh. Shut the fuck up, you idiot.
Die quietly. We're trying to work here.
I'm a baby! What the fuck is wrong with you?
He's probably just gone insane with the hunger.
I'm a baby!
You and your fucking rats.
The hairless rats are kind of cute, which
Yeah,
is weird because usually hairless animals are really gross.
Like what?
Hairless cats.
Hairless guinea pigs? Skinny pigs! You love skinny pigs.
They look weird.
Skinny pigs.
They look weird.
Skinny pigs.
They look weird.
These are skinny pigs.
They look weird.
Skinny pigs!
Oh, they look weird.
Oh, skinny pig!
And you know they're only hairless because so it was easy to do experiments on them. People call them hippos.
Skinny pig! Like tiny little baby
and some
hippos.
of them, go back to the picture of that one. Some of them grow hair, but just on their nose here.
And on their little paws.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so cute. Little skinny pig. They're cute.
Nah.
Hairless rats are cute. Hairless cats can be.
Oh no, hairless cats are hideous. They just look like old sort of hunched up men. But those hairless rats are okay.
Oh, Jesus. Man, you have terrible vision.
Your death is not an end, for your blood shall nourish a new race of angels.
Oh, jeez.
I love hairless cats. I never met one. I don't think I've ever met one either. Aren't they really rare and expensive?
It's horrible. Oh, God.
What are they doing to the poor hairless rat babies?
They're feeding them blood.
Christ!
What?
That's sick.
That's quite a good shot.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, little slimy rat babies.
Ugh.
They're very sweet.
Not if they're eating the blood.
They're eating them.
And now they're going to eat me.
They're very cute. I want one.
I know.
I love hairless cats. I saw one... I didn't think hairless cats were cute. And then I saw one gif of hairless cats trying to, like, attack somebody while they were changing a sheet. Like, you know, play attack somebody. And it made them look very sweet and small. And I liked that.
No.
Since then, I've liked them.
Animals without hair, they're supposed to have hair. They just look weird.
Like my parents' dogs on their bellies.
They're not
creepy.
too bad. But, like, hairless dogs are kind of creepy, yeah.
Like Luna the dog with her creepy bare child belly. Fucking hate that. I don't like that.
Guinea pigs' bellies are as soft as ours.
Yeah, but they have fluff. They're very fluffy. They have incredibly fluffy bellies.
Remember your dad was joking that we should shave the guinea pigs?
Yes.
And we looked it up and it said you can't do that if they have hair because it would just really hurt them to grow back. But it would be kind of cute to see them as skinny pigs for like a day and then change them back. No, actually it wouldn't. Skinny pigs are ugly.
That the rune woman is gonna suffer, I'd say.
Oh, God.
Serves her right.
Such an educated woman. She should have joined our side.
Bitch. She's a bird, innit? Deserves what she gets.
That's not very French. Just shave them. We can, Canarians.
Apparently they're very prone to ingrown hairs.
And they'll be in a lot of pain. Did you wish pain on our guinea pigs? I'll get a guinea pig and show you.
Oh my God.
Guinea pig time!
Every stream.
Guinea pigs!
What noise was that? Right, where is boy? I've really enjoyed this last couple of hours of the game, by the way, if anybody wanted to know. Like, I've really enjoyed taking control of Hugo. I feel like the game has become better when it's just sort of incidental storytelling and no weapons. It's less silly than it was.
Here we go, little Frodo.
The one that doesn't scream as much. I want them to be fat and happy.
Will you put the headphones in my ears?
Okay. Wee. Here. Which one is right and left? This is left.
It will say on it.
This is right.
E.
There. Pig. There, Emma has a pig.
I love holding my piggy.
I know.
Piggy.
Hold up.
She doesn't like it.
Pig. What are you guys playing next? I don't know. I'll decide. We'll decide afterwards. We have a few games lined up. Other like smaller story-based games. Nearing the end for both, I think. Ooh.
Yeah, your carcass.
We're nearing the end of this game, is it?
And the other game I'm playing, Monkey Island. I was thinking for next game on Vampire. It's still on the list. Maybe either Dead Space or Signalis, which I heard were really good horror games.
What the hell are you doing here?
Shh. I have to find my mommy.
The alchemist. Oh, goodness. You shouldn't.
Sorry, I need to go. Goodbye.
Hugo's such a polite little boy. Kids had manners in them days.
Ugh. The sequel to this? Oh yeah, that's out. Is that supposed to be good as well?
It's the same characters.
I have no idea.
I guess
I have no spoils. Yeah, I have not looked up any spoilers onto whether Hugo hopefully dies or not.
Kane, how could you say such things?
Hugo dies. Our character,
Amicia,
gets with Melly.
Melly.
And Arthur and Beef Himbo get together.
Well, what about Lucas?
Lucas gets banished into the woods.
You were really angry at Lucas.
I really don't like Lucas.
Who do you hate more, Hugo or Lucas?
Lucas I hate more.
Even more than Hugo?
Yeah. Hugo is, I don't know, he doesn't even know he's being annoying, but Lucas feels more complete as a human.
Hi.
Your husband.
Hi, it's Kane.
You can't see me.
Right.
Oh, never mind.
Jesus, what was that?
What?
You frightened shit out of me, Kane.
What do you mean? Did you just brush against the cloak?
No.
Torture will
There we
take
go.
care of you.
Torture her.
You'll soon have your voice back.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What's he done to
Jesus.
her?
Will this do? Because otherwise... Oh, fucker!
Now, they should have shown him being killed there.
Yes. Just picked up and face scrunched.
Go behind that box.
I am.
That crate.
You'll soon have your voice back.
Your mom's going to be so sad to see you here.
Probably.
Oh no, he's coming back. Hide.
I have to suggest it would feel weird if I didn't. It's replacing religion at this point. Okay, bye. Thanks for leading to meet my mum.
Sure, what state is she going to be in?
It's... This game doesn't seem like it's going to go particularly gory. I think it's going to be like, you know, designer Hollywood beaten up rather than actually like particularly gruesome.
Well, let's see.
Mommy?
She doesn't look particularly badly tortured at all.
Dead, but you're not.
Amicia.
She seems fine.
She's all covered in blood.
Whatever. So is everyone in this world.
You must go. If they find you here.
No, I'm staying with you.
Oh.
Oh.
You love him.
Take Frodo.
Did they take your blood?
Pig.
Oh my god.
Oh. Is she nibbling you? She's nibbling you?
No, she just licked me a little.
Oh.
Hello, pig.
Careful.
All right, Hugo. We'll go together.
Oh no.
But you
More
have to find
double
the keys.
stealth. I was enjoying the single stealth.
We must keep them in the
She looks
room
way too young to be the mom of a
end
15-year-old.
of the corridor.
Yeah, they had, you know,
Can you make it
they had
there?
kids young.
Not as young as people think.
Off you go then.
Like, you know how I have this image that they were all getting married and my kids are 13? Apparently that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
I love him too, such a sick cutie. She does not look old enough to have
Tell
a 15-year-old.
who in the chat has kids.
She does not look old enough to have, like, a 15-year-old.
Look at your little ears. Your little flap ears.
Oh.
Right, do you want to go down?
Is she gone?
There, she's down.
We lean
Goodbye,
back so I
pig.
can look at her. Goodbye, pig.
I always liked kids, you fart. I've never liked them, even when I was one.
I've always liked kids.
I know, you love children.
Yes, Lord Nicola.
I don't want to have children.
All right, you heard him.
Biological clock's ticking. Love.
Everything will be ready.
I like children, but I have no desire to adopt one or give birth to one or raise one in any way.
Captain of the guard doesn't appreciate
steal one.
I don't want to. I don't want to raise a child.
Let me know when you're ready.
Because, you know, I would say things like, I don't want to be pregnant. People would say, adopt. And they give us more than that. I don't want to raise a child. I want to be an aunt. I want to have as much involvement with children as an aunt. I don't want to be a mother.
You're a mother to the pigs.
They have their own mother.
Pig mother.
Lean back. Frodo, where's she gone?
She just left.
No.
Oh, Jesus, don't eat me. Okay, I just saw the guy walking.
That would have been my fault.
Yes. Okay.
I might go to a restaurant and have some food.
Why?
No, I kind of feel like it. I don't. It would be a bit bold.
Yes.
I kind of want to go. Jesus, he's gonna fall off the little lamb.
He's 5. He's not 2.
I wouldn't climb up there. No matter what age I was.
Why?
I don't like heights.
I know. You're boring.
I get vertigo.
You're boring. I don't even know if that's real. I think you're just being like a nerd.
Vertigo is such a pretty word for something so horrible. Both of your wishes aside, you would both make good parents. Think your kids would be valuable members of a pet world. Is that sarcasm?
Doubt it. I don't think I'd be a good parent.
You're very good.
I think I'd immediately fuck it up very badly.
Everybody fucks it up because nobody knows how to do it. Like, you know, you're very good with small children, even though you hate them. Like, Kieran has these cousins who are, 8 and 5, and you're
Something
lovely.
like
You're lovely with them.
That's for the cages.
Right. Jesus, don't eat me! Sorry.
No one's gonna eat you.
That's what they're doing, because they're not showing it.
Be very careful. Come back.
No, I'm being real. Which makes Lexi low.
Because they're not showing it, my headcanon is they're ripping bits off us and eating them.
While he's alive?
Yes.
I don't think you're strong enough to rip bits off people while they're alive.
A 5-year, I could rip the arm off a 5-year-old.
No, you couldn't. Why would you even want to?
No, I'm saying if I had to.
No one would. Just never.
If it was if it was possessed by a ghost.
Yes, of course.
Let me know when you're
You still think he'd make a good parent?
I'm just saying they're not like properly formed yet. Their joints are all, you know, stretchy. You could just rip them off easily. It'd be like a chicken wing.
Ew. Didn't you hear what the guard said?
No.
That lady, de Rude, has real soft skin. Real gentle soft skin.
Have I forgotten anything? With the captain around, the best double check.
Oh, the rats.
Yeah, she should have been properly tortured. Like, she should have had, like, a limb missing.
Yes.
Like, fingers missing.
Yeah, they should have gotten, or an eye or something.
Ramsay snowed it up.
God, you're such a nerd. Right, let's let out some rats. Child limbs are podgy and separable. Exactly.
I don't think so, but whatever. I'm not going to test it.
Right, how do I let the rats out?
Be careful, they'll eat you.
We might be friends, although we haven't saved the rat yet with biscuit crumbs. That needs to happen. Oh, there we go.
That's for the cages.
There we go. I missed that the first time.
Who was haunting?
Ramsay, I guess.
Oh, yeah. What's wrong with me today? He was really haunting. When I read the books long after I finished the well, not long after. I think I read the books. Was it 2020?
Yeah.
So 2 years after the show ended. And I caught up fairly quickly, and now I have to wait decades like everyone else.
Rat babies!
But yeah, when I read the books, I was like, because the TV show Ramsay disturbed me, but the books were even worse. Because the things they described, I really didn't like. I thought he went too far there. I didn't like the descriptions of some of that stuff.
Snowflake.
There was descriptions of flaying and oh, it's horrible.
Snowflake.
Oh, horrible.
Right, where's Mr. Key?
Before the last season came out, was it season 8, the really bad season? Before that season came out, I rewatched all of Game of Thrones to catch up with it, and I couldn't watch the Ramsay scenes. I just skipped them. I was like, I'm not watching them again. I'm not.
I don't like lanterns. Where?
He's a really good actor. He's Welsh, isn't he?
I have no idea.
Well, that name is Welsh.
What?
Ramsay Snow's name.
Where is it said?
Iwanr.
Oh, Rian or whatever.
Ewan, and what's his surname?
Rian? I have no idea how to say it. Silly Welsh names.
It's not that different from Ewan.
I know,
Ewan
I'm joking.
with an E.
I'm joking.
Or Owen with an O.
Where am I meant to go? Over here, maybe? They don't like the... Where's the key? Oh, okay, I understand. Clear away to this one. and then run. Don't eat me!
What's AHP?
AHP?
What's
No idea.
What?
Is that more Welsh? Okay, next. Oh, there's
look
the
at
key.
that poor fella in the stocks. And look at that fella. Oh my god, look at them lads. They've eaten the bottom part of their bodies.
You're not really cut out for this.
Are they alive? Did you do that when they were alive? Oh my god. Oh my god, were they alive? Gee. So they won't show the mummy with the arms off, but they'll show that. Christ, that's not nice at all.
I love you. Right, let's go over here. Nice key. There we go. Bye, little rat friends. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, they're hungry for biscuits.
No, they're hungry for you.
Rats can climb. Why do they leave half the food?
Ooh, sick.
Oh, they just want biscuits.
Oh, look at that poor fella, all hooded like something out of Guantanamo Bay. Look at him.
He's never hood on.
I thought he did. Is that just his skin?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the horrors. That was very gruesome now.
If you say so.
There's another really horrible scene in Game of Thrones that I have to skip on the rewatch. Funny enough, I was okay with the sexual abuse scene. Not like okay as in, oh my god, I love this, but like I was able to handle it. But like when it got to proper violence, I couldn't. Not that sexual abuse isn't, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But like, it was a scene where Joffrey is torturing the two sex workers, Roz and I think her name was Daisy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was making, they're not in the books, it was a scene and characters unique to the show. And he made Roz take out this big, massive sort of, almost like a baseball bat, but bigger and bigger, with nails in it. And he was holding like a crossbow. And he was like to Roz, basically beat Daisy up with that. And that would probably kill you very quickly. And she didn't want to. She was begging him not to. And he was like, do it. And she sort of gently did it. And then he goes harder, harder. Oh, it was horrible. I felt sick. So I was like, no, I'm never watching that scene again.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just the fact that
Oh yeah, I meant to go back. Sorry, I was lost for a second there.
I think it's the fact that Jack Gleeson was a child at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think Joffrey, I don't know how old he's meant to be in the books. He was doing a film of her.
Exactly.
No, he wasn't. That was implied to be killing her. Thank God they went off camera. But like, I think she
it was like, BDSM must be this horror show.
He didn't. He wasn't. It was no way depicting it as BDSM. He was killing her.
I know.
But like, yeah.
Over here.
And I think, I don't know how old Joffrey's meant to be in the books, but I think the TV show he's probably at least meant to be 16, and the actor was probably 18 or something. But the fact that it was a child doing something so sadistic was just very disturbing. You know, that a child would have that in them.
Maybe with the other lantern.
Children are horrible.
I know they're horrible. I'm not saying children are some... Because I've never agreed with this idea, children are innocent and lovely. I mean, I was bullied a lot in school. So I know children aren't innocent and lovely. But like, just the idea of a child, or anybody, having that level of sadism. Oh, it's horrible. And her screams. Oh. That show did go too far. Like fucking hundreds of times.
I have not really watched it, to be honest.
Rat King!
Oh, it's still fucking blocking it. God damn it. Right, back again, please. Thank you. Ooh, don't get eaten.
He probably has a brain injury from his parentage.
Maybe.
But do you get like brain damage from incest?
I have no idea.
You can get like, you know, I know you can get physical deformities, but can you get
Like
mental
the
deformities? I don't know if you
I
can
don't
get mental deformities. I'm very bad with violence, not silly splatter kind, but that evil kind. Yeah. I never know how to explain it, but that's because he's too real. Like someone that could actually kill me one day if I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ugh.
Why can't I fucking...
Oh, Begbie from Trainspotting, is that one?
Yes, you can get mental too. The brain is a physical object. Yeah,
I'm doing that in philosophy.
I'm sure you can go a bit mad, maybe. I don't know.
I don't think you could go mad. Because the Egyptians did it for ages and none of them were mad.
That we know of.
Because that's where he got the idea, right? Because it was the Egyptians who did it for a certain dynasty. How'd you pronounce it? Ptomely?
Ptolemy?
Yeah, it was them. They did it for ages, and that's how he got the idea for the Targaryens to do it.
My hero.
They married brothers to sister and nieces to uncles.
It talks to me. all the time now.
All the time.
What does it
Oh,
I'm a little
say?
French boy.
It says
Sarah
it wants me to join
Sarah
it.
Jack.
The first threshold.
Tommy.
All monarchs do this, yes.
Monarchs don't marry their brothers and sisters.
Well, yeah, they were notable for going direct brother to sister rather than cousins.
Well,
so it's just
cousins-
like less abstraction.
Well, I think technically cousins and stuff is inbreeding,
Yes.
and incest is when it's like immediate family.
They were frequently having strokes age 5.
Who did you?
All any incestuous or inbreeding or whatever monarchy usually ends up fucked like that, right?
Oh, the rat baby!
Can you hear them?
Hang on.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Oh,
Do you have
it is the rats! The king's getting his wish!
the one that makes my head hurt?
Don't try to ignore it. Embrace
Rat
it.
friends!
Don't be afraid.
Yes.
Hugo can now control the rats. Oh, they're not your friends. You
Hold
just
left trigger
you just control
and call
them.
the rats around.
What's going on? Are you magic?
I guess so.
Well, the rats still aren't your friends. You're just sort of you're doing a Bran Stark talking about Game of Thrones, warging or whatever. Didn't you say warging only means that in Game of Thrones and another fantasy means something different?
Well, wargs are in Dungeons and Dragons, and in Lord of the Rings, wargs are just big wolves. I'm sure it means something else in other languages or in other cultures.
So we can get out. Go on. But stay focused, or they'll become dangerous again.
It's working.
I thought the whole point was you wanted to cure him, not make him sicker.
Yeah,
Well
but
done.
now we have rat
My
friends.
headache's
No, they're not your friends. They're your slaves.
But you answered it.
You're just moving them away like puppets.
Hey, bye, rats. Eee, they're so cute. Oh, Jesus. Fuck me.
Loose on the prisoners again. Come on, find this document. Get
I knew Jaws would shit the bed when they got rat friends.
They're so cute.
Rats.
Will they eat him?
No, there aren't enough of them.
Will they eat
They'll
him?
just give him the plague.
Will they eat him?
rats.
Run, you big coward. You're scared, aren't you?
Oh, he's so cute.
Hugo, this is not a game. This power is
Rat
dangerous. You have to
babies.
control yourself.
I'm 5. How can
It's
I
like a
control
bear
myself?
wolf, yes.
Let me be a kid.
So that's my disease.
You're not sick, Hugo. It's a gift.
Well, hold on. You were trying to cure him, and he's got all veins going up his face.
Yeah.
And now she's saying you're not diseased.
Maybe it's like an X-Men thing where they're always trying to cure mutantism.
Well, it was what's his name? Were any of the X-Men in like physical pain?
I think maybe Wolverine was as a kid, like with the claw things.
Because it comes out of his skin.
Yeah.
Oh, that would.
And in Logan, there was that scene where because he's getting old and his healing factor is slower, it was drawing in and you saw it like rippling the skin and then the wounds weren't healing completely and
That
stuff.
was a good movie.
That movie was great.
A gift.
The guy who's directing the new Indiana Jones is coming out this year. He directed Logan.
Oh, maybe it'll be good. Probably won't be.
I doubt it. He's going to have Indiana Jones be like the Logan movie.
Oh, that would be so much better though. If they had the tone of Logan. They kind of retconned the thing that Professor X is only psychic if he can't walk. Yeah,
Is that why he
maybe?
can't walk?
I don't know.
I thought he was just born that way.
I don't know. That would be kind of cool,
Actually,
I
no,
guess. I don't know.
James,
I'm not sure.
James McAvoy was walking in the prequels, wasn't
McAvoy?
he? Whatever. He was walking in the prequels,
I
wasn't he?
don't know.
I haven't seen
in the
the
time
prequels,
travel
I've just seen
films. Okay.
clips.
Oh, do we need another?
I haven't
fucking
really
key?
watched any X-Men movie. I saw the
No.
first one.
I've watched the
and I
first
saw
2
Logan.
and that's it.
And I've seen Deadpool.
Oh, and Logan.
I've seen Deadpool if he counts.
I think he counts. He's kind of lumped in with the X-Men.
Well, yeah, because remember the
isn't
joke in the second one? He's like,
Yeah.
we can't afford a cameo, where are they? And they're all at the door and they
Yeah.
close the door.
I get them mixed up. All of the X-Men movies kind of blur together for me. Like, I know that there are 2 different timelines or whatever. There's the prequel ones that are like James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the ones with Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. I don't really know, and I couldn't list them all in order. though.
James, say his name again?
McAvoy?
James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender are great, but they can't hold a candle as actors to Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen are like gods on earth.
They're my rat babies. Bye.
They're not your rat friends, you're just puppeting them. That's not
Rat
making them
babies!
your friends.
I could be friends with them if
You're
I like.
probably hurting them.
Yeah. Go. Don't eat me.
Only until we can get through. Don't overdo it.
What will I get? No, I'm getting eaten by rats! Help me! I didn't realise I had a meter.
Patrick Stewart can get in the bin after what he did. Oh, what did he do?
What did he do?
Oh no, Patrick Stewart, what did he do?
Not Patty Stew.
Oh no, what did he do?
Only until we can get through.
Yeah, maybe over here?
I'll try.
Okay, come on. And into the light. Okay, we're out. Okay, good stuff. He did Picard season 1 and 2.
Ah, for goodness, I thought he'd done something terrible.
That is very funny.
I thought he was going to be a transphobe or a racist or something really bad. And it's just Picard?
I have heard that is pretty terrible, to be fair.
Up there with racism and transphobia?
Maybe.
Okay.
If you're into Star Trek.
Okay.
I'm joking.
I know, but it's not nice. It's not good.
These roads are in terrible state.
Oh, these roads are a terrible
How are we gonna
state.
deliver
White
this?
rats. Or hairless rats.
All we need now is to lose one of these cages.
Be careful.
Some rats have white fur, don't they?
Yeah. I think so. What am I meant to do here? Oh, my babies!
They're not your babies.
They are my babies. Fuck you. They're my fucking babies, like.
They're not.
I find these rat babies cuter than Hugo. It felt transphobic because I was afraid it wasn't good. Right, what am I meant to do here? Well, probably free my rat babies, right?
Well, he seems cool with gay people. Like, he and Ian McKellen are best friends. And I know having a gay best friend is maybe not homophobic.
One of my best friends is
Well, he
gay.
seems actually like a nice dude.
Wasn't he against gay marriage?
Who?
I think Patrick Stewart might have been against gay marriage or gay adoption or something.
Really?
I think so.
And is he still like that?
I don't know. I think this is bordering on libel. He basically said that he dates Ian McKellen.
Is Ian McKellen for gay adoption and gay marriage?
I think so.
Well, some gay
Ian McKellen's very cool.
Some gay people aren't.
Oh god.
It's always weird.
Can you kill the guy, Mum?
When we had the marriage referendum issue in Ireland in 2015, whether or not to allow same-sex marriage, it passed.
Mm-hmm.
We voted yes for it to pass. There was ads for conservative gay people saying stuff like, "I am against gay marriage and I am against gay adoption," and I'm like, "But you're gay, like."
Yeah, it was very strange.
And they would always say things like, if you had interviews with those kind of people, because I think David Starkey, that asshole, says similar things. He's gay, and he's like, gay shouldn't marry or adopt kids.
He says a lot of nonsense.
Yeah, he's racist as well.
He says a lot of weird shit.
But like, their rationale is,
oh fuck me, don't eat me.
Their rationale is, I don't want to get married, I don't want to have kids. And I was like, yeah, okay, but the law changing wouldn't mean that you would have to get married or you would have to get kids. It would
Put
just,
a baby in my arms.
it would just give other gay people the option. So like, what's your problem with that?
Be careful.
Right.
It's very strange, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it was similar when we had the abortion referendum in Ireland a few years later, 2018.
Oh no, red babies, help me! Okay, I didn't realise they'd come out. That sorts out what I'm doing then.
Listen.
Yes, I know.
So like when we had like the abortion referendum in Ireland a few years later, 2018, that passed as well, and we both voted yes for that too. And that was a similar thing. All the ads by women who were against it were like, you know, I don't want abortion because they'd have made me, because that was the one they were really going for, that they'd have made me abort my disabled child. Do you remember?
It's like, you know, it's not like they're not going to make you do shit.
Yeah, you can still have a disabled child and give birth to them. You won't. No one's going to force you to have abortions.
What the hell did they do to them?
It was like really odd. Like, if people not accept that other people can do things that they want and it doesn't affect you. You know?
Control your rat babies, for fuck's sake.
Are you listening
Control
to me?
your children, they're tantruming.
Are you listening?
Vaguely. Like 50-50, I'm concentrating on my rats.
I'm having interesting stuff, and you're just talking about rats.
Rats are interesting.
No, they're not.
Yes, they fucking are.
No, they're fucking not.
Bitch.
You're a bitch.
Fuck you.
What is everyone having in their pancakes tomorrow? You're changing the subject. Well, what I like to have in my pancakes is whipped cream, golden syrup, sugar, Nutella, and a bit of lemon juice.
It's disgusting. Really, really disgusting.
Kane doesn't like pancakes, but he
No.
makes the most delicious pancakes.
Yes, I'm probably going to be made to make more gay marriage. Emma's interesting list dictators. Emma's not interesting list rats. Like, I will be
What is
made
there
to...
that's interesting about rats? Name me one thing that's interesting about rats, apart from that they caused the plague.
They,
yes, I know it was the fleas.
They did that study recently where they enjoy learning so much they'll forgo treats and food.
That actually is interesting.
And the whole sort of empathy experiments they've done with them.
Okay,
Very
that
sweet.
actually is interesting.
They're also very, very smart and solve lots of puzzles for fun. They can be ticklish and they do little tickle laughs.
Little tickle laughs?
Yeah, like when you tickle them, they go like...
Do you have a video of that? I want to hear a little tickle laugh.
It might
from
be
a
like
rat.
non-audible to humans or something.
Oh, that
Rats
actually is interesting in fairness.
Giggling, tickled.
They can see in two directions at once. They can
Ultrasonic rat giggles.
That
There you
actually is interesting.
go. See, rats are lovely. Reject all cookies.
Cade makes lovely pancakes, even though he hates them.
New research reveals what goes on in a rat's brain during a tickle attack.
It's tails.
For Scientific American,
It's
this
the
is
tails.
caused to be tickled, especially on their backs and bellies. A tickled rat lets out tiny giggles, too high for us to hear. Special microphones captured the squeaks so they could be replayed in a lower register. Belly and back tickles elicited giggles galore. Tail tickles? Not so much.
Oh!
The rats will chase a researcher's hand for more. And even
Are these
frolic
ant
about
experiments?
in a
Is that
newly
for rat
described
torture?
behavior
No
called
idea,
joy
to be
jumps.
honest. Little rat baby.
Special microphones captured the squeaks so they could be replayed in a lower register. Belly and back tickles elicited giggles galore.
It's very happy.
Little rat baby getting tickled. So yes, rats are interesting and lovely.
Fine, they're interesting.
I'm sorry.
Do they put rats or mice in those little cars? Or was that just internet lies?
I think they did. They also did it with cockroaches and moths.
Did they?
Like they made little cars and goldfish where like by moving the animal could direct the car around, and they just put random animals into it. And I was just like, seeking out little foods and stuff, but in a little car. And I think rats really liked driving the cars. Like they would get in it for fun after the experiments.
Oh, that's pretty cute.
Again, rats are just like playful little friends. I want to see.
Well, that's pretty cute.
Mm-hmm. Rat friends. I want to see a rat driving a car. Right, bye, rat friends. Don't eat me.
Are you still alright, Hugo?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Feels a bit funny.
Kid,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to make me some pancakes after the stream?
Not really.
Yes.
I'll go on. Please.
Why?
I'll never ask for anything ever again.
You will ask me for pancakes again tomorrow.
I won't, I promise.
That's just a lie.
I promise I won't ask. We can pretend that today is Tuesday.
No, thank you.
Please.
Nah,
I'll
probably
pay
not.
ya.
No, you won't.
I will.
No, thank
Please.
you.
Will you make me pancakes?
Maybe. I'll see.
His pancakes are delicious. If he
shut
does
up.
make me one, he'll have to put it in the Discord because they are so nice and thick and juicy. And don't make a sex joke.
There you go. Here we go. Oh, same video was linked twice.
Oh, that's adorable. Look at the little lumps.
Oh!
Okay,
driving a little car.
They're a little cute, I suppose. I still don't like the tails.
Oh! Oh! He's driving a little car in a jar. There.
You really like rats.
I do really like rats. They're very sweet.
To explain.
It's a shame that guinea pigs can't be with any animals other than guinea pigs.
Later.
We had an argument, Mummy.
Because sometimes they can make friends with cats and dogs, but it's
Let's
still
get out
kind
of
of
here.
difficult. And you can't have them interact with mice or rats. They don't seem able to interact with other rodents.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad. Because it'd be really cute to just... Some people have them with rabbits, but the rabbits can kill guinea pigs accidentally very easily.
No. Dwarf rabbits, maybe. They seem to get on with those.
Dwarf rabbits, yeah. But
they're
even
tiny.
dwarf rabbits their legs are too big.
Yeah, they're too strong compared to
apparently
guinea pigs who are
Guinea
nothing.
pigs and hamsters can't be together because they're so different. Like guinea pigs what?
Hamsters are violent freaks.
Well, hamsters sleep during the night, is it?
Yes.
And guinea pigs are basically awake all the time.
No, they sleep during the day, hamsters usually.
Obviously during the day.
I think they might be... here's a word that not everyone knows.
Yes, that word.
There's a word called crepuscular, which is it's what cats and hamsters are. It's their most active at dawn and dusk, and then intermittently at other times.
Well, apparently guinea pigs and hamsters sleep at different times.
Mm-hmm. Well, guinea pigs kind of sleep for like 15-minute bursts constantly.
And hamsters are very...
And then more at night.
Guinea pigs are very social, and hamsters are very like lone wolves and very like territorial. So they'll be like bothering the guinea pig by poking it, and the guinea pig can accidentally kill it because it's too big.
Yes, cats need like 18 hours a day of sleep, and then it's why cats will wake up at like fucking 4 a.m. and run around the house, that kind of thing. It's because, you know, they like getting up at like dawn or dusk. And then sleeping the rest of the time.
It's very cute when our guinea pigs sleep. The way they just lie on their sides with their legs out.
Is the natural carrier of the macula.
You passed him over.
Not yet finished with him, which means neither have I. But this.
My rat babies.
Yeah, attack him with your
Vitalis,
rat babies.
Let us finish this.
Nicholas, you cannot understand.
He's such an evil, silly voice.
You
He's
feel
doing
it
evil
as I
voice.
do. Do you not, boy? We are bound.
Are we going to have a rat battle?
What do you think, Hugo? Your family grows larger, huh?
I beg of you. I promise to help you, but allow my son to leave.
Problematic Templar roleplayer. I used to get... For some reason, I think it's probably because I play video games, Amazon used to constantly recommend me Templar helmets and like a Templar cosplay. And I was like, I don't LARP on 4chan. I don't know why you're recommending me that. They have all been replaced by cat ears and collars.
His destiny is to be here, at my side.
You are a monster.
A
Fair.
monster.
Very Emperor Vader relationship.
You have yet to see just
Do I think the Templar? I suppose these are the guys that invaded the Middle East and killed Muslims.
Yes.
Yeah, I suppose.
There's sort of like a thing of like using Templar iconography to be racist on the internet.
Oh, you mean like as I'm saying, with a modern
Yeah.
crusade was against moderns?
Yes.
Kill her.
This is a nice helmet. Right. Right. Rat babies! Eat my enemies! Oh no!
I'm sorry, Hugo.
Well, you have to. Who's going to kill you?
What do I do? I have the honor of killing the carrier's mother. Just a child.
Bye, rat babies. Oh well, now I'm a big old murderer.
You think these fellas would just leave? Oh,
You don't have a home.
he's going to have such terrible PTSD.
Where's the next one? My rats can climb.
Beginning of the conjuration.
They're probably too busy eating them to care about my mum. Bye! Oh, Jesus! Oh no, my rat friends! Don't eat me, I'm your friend! Right.
You're sweet.
Shut up. Stop calling me sweet.
Ah, do you have to go through that boring
I can
speech
probably
again?
skip it.
Like, skip it, yeah. That was just...
Hold B to
He's
skip.
not a very compelling villain.
No, not really. Right, bye. You get ratted now. Bye.
Oh no!
Sorry, Hugo.
Attack. Kill her.
What do I do? I have the honor of killing the carrier's
No, not there. Jesus, this way. And now this way as well.
I used to
Bye,
play
get ratted.
WOW with a group that were into Templars.
Wow.
Didn't realise till after a year later that they were raging racists. Well, I'm black. Silence.
Come on, eat him. Doing fine. Oh, fine. There's another one. Oh, there's a fucking another one. Oh, there's an archer. Don't shoot me in the fucking head. There we go.
There's a reward for he who kills her.
Be strong.
Prima macula. It's reacting. Continue.
Stop torturing him. I'll tell you everything you want to know.
It's too late. Come on. The child is weakening.
Oh, for fuck's sake. There's so many boys.
Well, there would be, wouldn't there, in the big castle? Oh, did you see he was trying to kick...
God, no, not the archers! Jesus!
Is your mom dead?
I don't know. Hang on. Leave me alone. Okay, there we go.
That was kind of tense.
That's enough.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Slime! Yippee!
What the hell is that?
Slime time!
They should have had a rat fight. That would be funny.
Delicious slime.
They should have had a rat off.
Hear me?
I'm one with the rats now, mother.
But he has not reached the threshold as we'd hoped.
Shut up, you creep.
Do you know why?
Fake Palpatine. Leave me alone.
Yeah, he's Palpatine vibe. Yeah.
It's Amicia.
Oh, Amicia's the rat girl.
But he's close now. And we have other pawns we can play.
Take her away.
Leave him alone. What else do you want?
Mommy!
So much more.
Dreya slurping up
You will
that
stay
slime with the
here
rat.
with me to make sure we get it.
No, attack him. Make his head explode like a Cronenberg movie. Yeah, what's that power called if you can make heads explode?
I don't know.
It's not like
Head
telekinesis.
explodingness?
No, it's not. It's like a form of telekinesis because you're invading someone's mind and blowing it up. So what's that called?
We should probably stop. We've been live for 3.5 hours.
What time is that?
It is 4:30.
It's up to you when you stop.
Well, we can get to the next checkpoint, I would say.
If that's up to you.
And then I can make you pancakes if I must. Pancakes.
You don't have to make me. Because I said you made. Did you make me pancakes yesterday?
Yes, I did.
And did I say you won't have to make me pancakes?
Yes, but I knew it was a lie at the time.
No, you don't have to make pancakes tomorrow. Will you make me pancakes tomorrow? You don't have to. You don't have to. Because I have school tomorrow, so I'm sure they'll have pancakes in the canteen.
And I tracked you down, but
They won't be as nice
You
as yours.
disappeared for 3 days, Amicia. You almost died. We were so worried.
Just wandering around having weird visions.
What happened to her face?
Leave me alone.
That's a cool scare.
It's a cool scar. What happened to her?
Scars are cool.
I didn't say it wasn't, but what happened to her?
Just in general. I wish I had maybe had some scars.
Would you answer the question?
Like one of those cool scars that goes over the eye. Those are cool.
January
Come on,
1349.
stop dreaming. The others must be up.
Oh, she's got her little Winterfell fur.
We need to light the fires.
I want it.
A load of friendship development skipped again.
Please open, will you?
We've been together for months. You don't get to see it. Ooh, some
I think
stuff.
Wojciech is working in the
At least I
yard.
can brain people again.
If you're asking a child what the cool scar is, they'll be able to tell. What, Harry Potter?
Oh, no. Child, not middle-aged
Child
person.
would still like Harry
You look
Potter.
still frozen.
Yes. It's a tough winter this year.
No. Cooler.
Feeling better.
What's the cool scar?
Appendix scar?
That's not cool. Cool scar. What's the coolest scar?
I don't know.
I would say over the eye. I don't know. Half your face gone, like in World War One.
That's not
Where
a
they had the porcelain mask.
That's not a
That's
scar.
kind of cool.
That's not a scar, though.
Did you?
The eye scar you
Dream
just
of it
said.
again.
There we go.
Yes. I'm
That's
going
the
to
cool
prepare a
one.
special brew of St. John's wort for you.
People like the
Was that
cheap
a guinea
ones, the
pig?
dueling scars.
I miss him, that's
Guinea
all.
pig.
I have to
Ice
accept
slash
that
eye.
he won't be coming back.
Amicia.
You've just given up on your brother.
He's very annoying. He kept getting
I'm going
captured.
to go see the others.
Oh, can you tell Melly about...
The chest, of course.
Melly's going to say something like, you should just piss on it. But it's way too cold for that.
For fuck's sake, it's France, not Siberia. How cold can it get? No, someone will say, oh, it's hurricanes and blizzards in France. I just assume France had our climate. No, I didn't assume that. Because they have vineyards and shit, don't they?
Come on, cheer up.
So it must be very hot in the summer. People in this part of the world, like in this part of Europe, I mean, love going to the south of France. Don't they? Like that's where all the posh people go. The poors go to Spain, and the poshies go to the south of France.
Why my parents are moving to the south, to the middle of Spain.
Because I was watching some
What are you doing
some
here?
true scary
The middle of when
stories,
Hugo should have found
and
you.
Yeah, we
More
talked about that
flowers.
before. Remember
Uh-huh.
the German universities where they would
Yes.
cut their scars. I think it's just a German thing.
I think it is exclusively a German
Not
thing.
that
yes.
other countries have their own weird rituals.
Yeah. The cheek scars.
These
A lot of high-end Nazis would have cheek scars,
Yeah.
and
They
you
did look
notice
cool.
it and go, "Oh, what's that about?" And then you look it up.
You
and
have
it's
to
that.
say that for them. They look cool. No, maybe that's a bit inappropriate. I apologize. Well, I'm quoting a song, so blame the song. What's the song?
What, the communists have the music, but
And
they
the
might be
fascists
giants.
have, and the fascists have the outfit.
It's like, what's that drill tweet? It's like, I retract my previous statement. You do not, in fact, have to hand it to ISIS.
What?
They're called Schmitz, those specific scars.
But like anyway, I was watching a YouTube video and listening to scary stories, allegedly true ones, and all these the British guy in the story went to Spain for his holiday. All these Americans were like, "Wow, that would be amazing to go to Spain for holidays," because British Americans are so far away. Like, do you notice the Americans that you see on holiday here in Ireland are obviously really wealthy?
We've never
You
had
never
so
see
many
like
apples.
any working class or
People
Southern
making themselves
Americans
sick with
here.
them.
It's always like ones really kind of posh accents. I guess
Oh my
Americans
god, this place is beautiful.
go posh for Americans. Like.
I know.
Well, they probably go to like Canada and Mexico for their holidays. Well, here it's in this part of Europe. It's like Spain and France. That's where everyone goes.
I would like.
Would you want to go to France? You've been to France, haven't you? You have been to France. Did you go to the south of France?
I don't think so. I think I was northern and then maybe more central.
Oh, you went to Brittany, did you?
Shooting a stone with a sling removes the target's helmet. That's pretty fucking amazing.
I don't know if I'm like fussed on going to France.
That's pretty good. I'm taking that.
I have a friend that lives in Paris, so I'd have somewhere to stay.
Bad.
But
Not
like,
bad at all.
I'm not sure if I'd be fussed going to France.
It's fine. I mean, it's just here, but like more French.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean. Like, I want to go to the part of Europe that people don't go to, like the eastern part. Well, probably they go there now.
Where people wear like
hasn't been able to work
big
because
hats
of
and
the snow.
sit in the snow eating vodka.
Eating vodka?
Well, it's frozen.
Emma, there's accents. What accent?
Can I like go?
What accent?
Where am I going?
What accent? Emma, there's accents. What accents? Stop! Stop it!
I just like annoying you. I've always wanted to know if Brittany is more intelligible to Irish people. I have no idea.
Well, they don't really speak it anymore.
Even
do
at
they?
the time, I was not fluent.
Yeah, but they don't really speak British anymore, do they? They just speak French
No,
now.
it's a fairly dead language, isn't it? Parisian accents?
Was something wrong with Parisian accents?
Well, there's probably like...
I know the stereotype, everyone says Parisians are rude.
Yeah, probably. I've never been to Paris. Although my dad has been a few times and my mum, and they've said that it does hold up.
My friend
That's a
lives there.
stereotype.
My friend lives there. My friend lives there.
Oh, we're in the alchemy hole. I remember where we are now.
Oh, Lucas spent the night here again.
Nerd.
It must remind him of when.
I meant it as a positive. Oh, right.
Lucas's face when he.
Yeah, but I'd like to go to the places that... Because everyone I meet says, oh, I've been to Spain.
Well done,
Oh, I've been
Lucas.
to the USA.
You're a sorcerer.
Oh, I've been to France. Oh, I've been to Italy. Like, go somewhere cool off the beaten track. I've been to Poland.
Oh, yeah, Poland is so off the beaten track.
For this continent, yeah. For this continent.
Poland.
Do you know anyone who's been to Poland?
Neighbour
apart
of
from
Germany.
me? Do you know anyone who's been to Poland apart from me? See? My point exactly.
Yeah, but it's like a famous country.
I didn't say it wasn't a fucking famous country. It's just that all you paddies just haunt the beaches of Spain.
I don't like beaches.
Your parents
I've never been to
your
Spain.
parents are moving to Spain. Just a load of paddies and Brits going over to Spain.
You're in niche Cork. It's okay to go to regular cities.
Excuse me.
I'm not in Cork City right now.
If you
Oh, is she praying? Oh.
if you know where Hugo is,
don't laugh at the poor
tell
little
me
love.
She's
out
not
of it.
real love.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, look after
Just
him
Richard
if you
Dawkins
can.
hiding in the corner. Actually,
Richard's the
He's
cause
not
of all
real.
wars.
he's not real.
So when are you going to the Gambia?
I don't even know where that is.
It's in
I'm that
It's in
ignorant.
Africa.
I know, but not where.
If I had to go to an African country, I want to go somewhere like... What's the country that's meant to be really nice? We were reading about it the other day, and it said
I'm too sure a lot of them. I don't know.
No, but you know what I mean. A lot of African countries have problems like, you know, wars and stuff, and poverty. But there's an African country that's really stable. Remember that movie we were watching?
Wales.
We were watching that Ghost Dog movie. Where was that actor from? The actor who was speaking French.
Oh, I can't remember.
Was it Benin?
Maybe? I
I
can't
think,
remember.
and I looked up Benin, and it said that it was relatively safe and relatively developed, so it would be a nice place to go on holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Kenya too. Like, no one's going to go to Sudan or Somalia on holidays. Like, yeah, Kenya would be nice. Nigeria is meant to be nice. Benin is meant to be nice. South Africa has a really high crime rate, they say.
I don't really know anything about it. Where am I?
Because it doesn't have as much poverty and war as you might think. Oh, I know that. I just mean that, that some of it, that it does more compared to other continents because of the legacy of colonialism and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I met some South Africans, white South Africans. I was in the queue for a bus coming home from school. And I guess she had just recently moved here, and she said to me, "Is it always so cold here?" And then on the bus, I heard her talking. They were talking to each other, and they were like, "Well, they were quite. I wasn't spying. They were quite loud, and they were in front of me."
Just peering over the bus seat. What are they talking about?
Anyway, they said something like, because it was dark, because it gets dark in the winter quicker, and they were like, "It's really strange how all the people are out here so dark." And I can only assume they mean that people in South Africa don't go out when it's dark because of the crime rate.
Mm-hmm.
They have a ridiculously high crime rate in South Africa.
No idea, really.
They do.
I don't really know anything about South Africa, to be honest.
I'm
very ignorant
You know
of
about Nelson
of
Mandela.
that,
You know about Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about Nelson Mandela.
That he died in prison and that our realities melded.
No, he didn't die in prison.
I know, that's the sort of conspiracy theory.
Yeah, don't they call it the Mandela effect?
Yes, and it's very racist.
Where a load of people think that he died, but he didn't die. Well, no, it doesn't have to be racist. It just means that you're remembering something wrong.
It's basically, but that specific thing that it's named after is basically like, you can't tell black people apart. So one died in the news and you went, "No, it's probably that." It's probably Nelson Mandela.
No.
What if you...
My parents and brother have been to Poland, been lurking and charging my phone.
Animal.
Oh, they're arguing.
Nice. I'd go back.
You liked Poland, yeah?
Oh.
Your parents said Hungary was lovely.
Hello, monsieur.
Yes, they said Budapest was amazing.
Am I interrupting? No. Arthur was just saying he wants to leave.
What about beef?
Again.
Come on.
What will beef
I want
do?
us to stay alive, that's all. Like we've always done.
Listen. It'll be dark soon and we have to light the
Oh,
fires.
his poor daughter.
Can you help me, Arthur? Go on. Try not to annoy the hell out of her.
Why would I do that?
Because
That's
you're
a
a pain
cute
in the
comment.
ass, that's why.
Yes.
Oh.
I read this very cute story about an African doctor who moved to Europe, and his wife and little daughter came the year after when he had already settled in. When they were walking in the park that winter with his daughter, she started crying and was inconsolable. Turned out she was convinced the trees are all dead.
That reminds me, when I was in secondary
right.
school, there was a
He
girl
just
in my
wants to see
class
me,
who was from
that's
Laos,
all.
or is it Laos? How do you pronounce it? Lao or Laos?
Laos?
That's a country near Vietnam and Cambodia
Yeah,
and Thailand. And
we know.
Well, you might not know. And she was really desperate to see snow because she'd never seen snow. And we were coming into school one morning and we just met at the gate. And, I'm assuming all these people will know what frost is.
Yes.
There was frost, like Jack Frost. You know Jack Frost.
Emma, literally everybody on the planet knows what frost is.
She didn't. We saw frost and she went like, "Oh, snow," and she was so happy. And I was like, "No, that's not snow, that's frost." And she was like, "That's snow." And I was like, "No, that's frost."
No.
And I was like, "It doesn't really snow in this country." It does now in more recent years.
Mm-hmm.
But she went like, "It doesn't," I went like, especially in Cork, because we're right next to the
Mm-hmm.
sea or the river or whatever. And she looked at me and went, "It doesn't snow, but you're Europeans."
No.
And I was like, "You'd have to go to Scandinavia or I guess Germany. Does it snow in Germany?
Yeah, I think so.
France?
Yeah.
I don't know."
I think it doesn't snow in Ireland mainly because we're like, there's like so much salt in the air and
The
I don't
sea
know,
and
something
stuff.
about
It's
Ireland
something to do with
means
the
that we
Gulf
just
of
do not
Mexico.
snow.
It's
Yeah,
our
as well.
water. Emma Dream.
We're more temperate than really anywhere else.
Emma Dream Killer. If I hadn't told her and she'd said that to some other Cork one, they'd have laughed their heads off at her. I was saving her from humiliation.
Cork one?
Yeah, I was saving her from
Some other
humiliation.
Cork one?
I was saving her from humiliation. So I was a good friend.
You've got very Cork
I was
now.
a good friend there now, boy.
Humiliation.
Shut up.
All right. Ready when you are, monsieur.
Right, what do you want me to do? I'm doing one more thing in this game.
Australia.
Come on, let's get the
My
presents
colleague
and
told me there was actually some light frost on a mountain near here in Hong Kong, and the public were warned to get away from it. And obviously, tons of people went, and everyone just slipped and fell everywhere. That's kind of like what it's been like here in the last couple of years in
we're not
Ireland
used
when
to
it
it.
started to snow. Because we're not used to it, there's been no provisions for it, so everything shuts down. And there was like interviews on the news with like these Canadian tourists being like, "Why is everything shut down?" It's because we don't have the provisions for it.
It just helps me sleep better.
It's like those floods that just happened in California. All of the shop owners were like, well, we don't have anything to protect against floods because it's fucking California. God, the planet really is doomed.
Over here.
A few brief moments of joy snatched away. She still saw frost, didn't she?
Pretty good for an old person.
Thank you.
Listen, I don't know your brother that
Roderick
well,
thinks you're an old person. How old is Roderick?
Really?
Oh no, this is Arthur. I forgot. Where's the himbo?
Over there.
Himbo!
From a book or something.
A hero.
But he would have been sad to see you leave.
Ah.
There's snow in Australia. Is there? There's snow in
Australia is so huge that I'm assuming there's every biome.
I just assumed you had snow.
No, we don't have snow ever really. Well,
it has
again,
snowed more in the last couple of years because the planet's
because of
fucked,
horrific. Yeah, exactly. The planet is so fucked. Weather is fucked here
like
now.
if it's snowing
not
in,
traditionally.
if it's snowing in County Cork, you know there's a problem because Cork is directly next to the ocean. It's not supposed to snow.
Yeah.
Is everything alright, Roderick?
Everything's fine.
Like Cork is as close to the sea as you can get without actually leaving the island,
Hey,
right?
calm down. If you break everything.
When it snows in Hamburg, you're guaranteed to be late because apparently the trains don't operate. Granted, it doesn't snow a lot, even in winter, but come on.
Try it.
Oh, Silas is saying that the snow in Australia means Australia's fucked too. We're all fucked. Like there's floods in California. California is a desert and there's floods. Well, I don't know if they're still going on, but there were floods. Do you remember?
Yes. Why?
And that awful Ellen DeGeneres person was like live streaming it and going like, Mother Nature is angry at
My
us.
father was like that. I'm just carrying on the tradition now. He's anyway.
Dead.
How about you?
I'm a himbo, I don't know the word for dead.
I'm alright.
I can barely speak French.
Hey, you know what? We could always extend
No,
the
there's
search
always been snow. In Australia? But my one image of Australia
there's
is
like mountains and stuff in Australia.
there's mountains here.
Yeah. I'm sure there's snow on the top of mountains here.
Like,
I mean,
one image of us-
our biggest mountain is basally a hill, but still.
My image of Australia is like that it's boiling hot. 'Cause I've watched Home and Away and Neighbours as a child, and everyone in that is half naked because it's like so hot.
Closer each day.
Home and Away. Isn't Neighbours coming back?
I think so, on like Amazon Prime or something.
That's going to be weird. They shouldn't, because I watched the finale. I haven't watched Neighbours
No,
in years,
Emma.
but I watched the finale.
That's very sad.
And it was a nice finale. They don't need to bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
There's mountains in
Let's just
Ireland.
get the pit ready for
Very,
the match.
yeah, there is.
There is. I mean, not really. There's like, I don't know if other countries would even consider them mountains.
Allow this forlorn brigand to steal thy heart.
Go take a bath. You stink.
How big is
How
Carricktool?
sweet a minstrel thou makest.
How big is Carricktool?
Is that the big mountain?
Yeah.
I thought there was a bigger mountain in Kerry.
I think that is part of it, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't care. I'm not a mountain person.
Right, turn cog.
Like, whenever I watch
Make sure the brazier
documentaries
is right up to
about,
the
like,
edge.
you know, mountain climbing Everest or the other mountains,
system
oh, it
is
makes me.
here for a
I have
reason.
vertigo and I'm scared of heights. It makes me feel sick.
Trained soldiers.
Arthur, Melly is tired
It's
of
weird because
running.
Neighbours is set in Melbourne, which is a similar climate to Ireland. Well, in fairness, I'm probably more thinking of Home and Away, because it's Home and Away the hot one, where
They're
the
all on the beach and
where
surfing
where the
constantly.
people are physically hot. They're really ridiculously good looking, and they go like surfing constantly. It's always these really muscular men in tiny little shorts surfing.
Probably.
I haven't watched it in years, and a bit's changed. And the girls have tiny little bikinis, and they walk around in the shops in their little bikinis. Neighbours did look a bit more sedate, a bit more sort of calm. Home and Away was just young ones out in the sun.
Young
completely
ones.
naked.
Alright, I'm assuming I'm meant to light this.
Well, not
right?
completely
Alright, right.
naked. Their genitalia and their chests were covered. The girls' chests.
Over
but,
there.
like, they were pretty naked.
Mm-hmm.
Home and Away is Sydney. Also,
Sydney. I know nothing about the climate of Sydney.
Well, if
I know it's on. I mean, I was about to say it's on the coast. Literally everywhere is.
Well, if
That
it's
is
like Home and
inhabited.
Away, then it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Home and Away and Neighbours, a realistic depiction of Australia.
I don't know. Is EastEnders a realistic depiction of London?
According to my father, yes. Because, like, I don't wish to be offensive, but Australian soaps are kind of irritating.
because they're so sort of bright and
Yeah.
up.
Like American soaps are ridiculous rich people fighting over oil. And Australian soaps are ridiculously happy, bouncy people. Like in Home and Away, there could be a serial killer and a rapist and everyone dying in a car crash, and they're all just so happy. In EastEnders and Emmerdale...
Well, it's like...
I wasn't finished. In EastEnders and Emmerdale and Coronation Street, the proper British soaps, they have the decency to be depressed.
Yeah, but it's like...
Especially EastEnders, which is just fucking misery porn.
But it's like they, you know, a drug dealer kills like a family, and then they go, well, time for surfing.
Yeah, where EastEnders will be like...
Ooh, rat babies.
When EastEnders will be like, we have to kill everybody. Oh, you're a total slave.
Slag. Oh dear.
I mean, the whole cast is always white, so I would say it's not realistic. Yeah, that's the common criticism of Australian soaps, because they don't have a lot of non-white people in it. Same with British soaps, really. Like, it's ridiculous EastEnders doesn't have more people who are not white, considering it's the East End of London. Emmerdale can kind of get away with it because it's a Yorkshire village, and Yorkshire's pretty white, right? And but Coronation Street's set in Manchester, so again, or Salford, whatever. So again, it should have more non-white people. Apparently, Salford and Manchester are two different things.
They're all the same.
I always thought it was.
It's all just the vague north.
Yorkshire is not mostly white at all. It
I
isn't.
have no idea.
It is in Emmerdale.
Right, join Arthur. Well, I'm gonna save it there for now. And we will deal with this next time we play.
Kane could probably beat all those rats with his bare hands.
I wouldn't. I'd cuddle them and squish them gently and feed them soup. Oh, I love rats eating soup.
Did you say?
Yes, it just saved. Right, thank you for watching, everybody. It was a fun stream. I enjoyed it. Let's raid somebody, basically. And I will go make Emma pancakes.
It's poor, so everyone lives here. Are you from Yorkshire, Rosemary?
Yes, you're from up north, aren't you, Rosie? Anyway,
Yorkshire's... There's more in the north than just Yorkshire.
Yeah, but look, it's south, north, and then Wales and Scotland. Those are the 4 places in Britain.
My father grew up in Norfolk, which I think is in the centre.
I don't know where that... It's south. It has the word nor in it. It's probably northern.
No, it's not. He says it's in the centre.
I'm in South Yorkshire. Let's raid somebody. Who can I raid? I don't know.
We'd have to go to Rosemary's house because then I can visit the Emmerdale studios.
Oh God, you actually do,
I can go on the tour. Oh, if I went to England, I'd do the Manchester and Emmerdale studio tours.
I know you would. Enjoy pancakes. I want some now. It is pancake day tomorrow, which means that everybody's going to be eating fucking pancakes. I don't even really know what pancake day is supposed to be.
It's because of Lent. It's supposed to be that you use
it's like the last day before Lent.
You're supposed to use up all the eggs and sugar you've left before you fast for 40 days.
Ugh. Are you going to do Lent?
I'm not religious. So
why are you doing pancake day?
What?
That's religious too.
No, it isn't.
It's before Lent.
It's not religious. It's pancakes.
Anyway, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.